Oh, hello there. It's good to see you all. Me. Do it the volume for a second. We'll keep it rolling though, just for a moment.
Sometimes so.
Yeah.
It goes.
Alright,
Hello.
boss. We're just
Hey.
talking
Okay,
about.
we're just chewing the fat.
Yeah, we were talking about
Wow.
dumpies.
Gristle.
That's not wrong.
It's canon that Aranis has a some buttocks now.
Buttock? Is that
I
some
don't
kind
know.
of like Lubbock?
No.
He's cheeked up.
Huh.
Yep,
I
Swippin
see.
requested some deets, and now that's
BBKs.
All I wanted was clarification.
and it is now canon.
Oh,
That's
Clovis
gonna be a
got
9th
fat
level spell.
flanks.
Power word dumper.
Power word booty.
You get disadvantage on your stealth checks.
You just get
Them
all
a-
of that song by Saucy Savannah.
But it causes everyone around you to be deaf from those ass cheeks clapping together.
happen.
Okay, yeah.
Disgusting.
Booty, 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 booty.
Power word lactose intolerance.
Power word lactose intolerance.
Power word cakes.
I hope Deemee's gonna show up. I haven't heard anything from Deemee.
I know we need
Oh.
the
He's
Frank
okay.
sanity. I
They
termed
didn't
a coin
say
for him.
they didn't say that they weren't good to play unless they got the time wrong. You know, them
Time,
being
I
in.
mean,
Because they did
daylight
savings.
savings. That's true.
I haven't seen anything from Deemee in a while, honestly.
Mm,
Like looking back at the chat, I haven't seen him in a hot minute.
yeah,
Mhm.
Hope he's okay.
Yeah,
I think
I'm
he
sure
is.
he's
I'm
good.
sure he is. He's probably
That
busy.
man's too powerful.
I'm just creeping on his Twitter now to see if he's posted
I
anything
honestly
recently.
did not even consider daylight savings because, well, I mean,
Yeah.
Deemee's in Serbia, so you know.
Yeah, his last
Mm.
post was the 6th. So he has not been posting. As
Well, he was
regularly.
online earlier today.
Okay, well then he's just
Chances
late.
are it might just be a mishap with the timing, which is unfortunate.
Well, yes,
but
because
it's
we have stupid daylight savings garbage.
Yeah, that I was like that Mr. Krabs gif where he's like all over the place and disoriented when it happened. I woke
Oh
up
yeah,
at, like,
it's pretty awful.
1. Yeah, it's terrible.
All right. Let's see, I can get rid of this.
I'm just glad I got out of the
Yeah.
doctor in time.
I'm just happy I was here on time too. I didn't have anything
I'm
going
happy
on.
all of you are on time.
E-
Oh my god, it's been quite a freaking week though.
But I know.
For I was supposed to have an offline game yesterday, but instead, as some of you know, Skunky, thanks for the raid again. I was playing the last spell for like 6 hours because it turns out doing one part of the campaign or whatever takes fucking forever. Which I'm fine with because I had a good time. But the reason why I was able to play is because we didn't have my offline group playing. Because actually now, as of today, 2 of my players, one being a close friend, one being my sister-in-law, they both had to like put down their pets, and it's just so fucking like
Really sad.
sad. So
Poor Amy. I sent her a couple of messages today, but I know she's not doing well because
Yeah.
Theo was her little baby.
yeah, poor thing.
And we just moved and everything. Like, it's just so much stuff all at once.
Yeah, I mean, cats' kidneys, they can just go.
Yeah. Well, animals in general, it's just so tough. They're only with us for such a like a short period of time in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, I was hugging my
Unless you're really
I was
lucky.
hugging my babies last night. I was so sad.
I let my cat sleep with me, which I never do because she's a little asshole who steps on my mouth.
Wait a
But,
minute, am I
you
moving?
know,
I'm moving her, but I'm using keys that control my face. So yeah,
That's
of
fine.
my avatar.
we need to
Right.
defeat her,
Nervous
guys.
teaser.
She's the big bad. She's the action
Amazing.
killer.
I don't know about that, but maybe.
I don't know. This is my theory.
I don't know. This is it's
This
just
is
a
a
fact.
theory. This is a interesting theory.
No. Okay, thank you.
I'm known for those.
Yeah, you know what? Why don't you go ahead and accuse her? See what happens. Do you have another
Uh,
do you have another
will,
character
evil.
ready? Separate question. You know.
Yeah. I have a five
Oh, my
minutes warlock ready.
character art for my little head is not the same as my new character art.
Yeah, I'll have to get that from you. I'm not gonna worry about it today. I think people can figure out via context clues that you
I'm
have
just being stupid, Nick.
new ert.
I'm just being a big dumb. Don't worry about me.
It's all good.
It's my default. I was helping another dancer yesterday with her costume because she's a famous performer and she has tendonitis in her wrist. So I was at her house until
Ooh.
1 a.m. repairing one of her snap cup bras. And I'm like, girl, I'm glad you're paying me, but I'm tired and I want to go home now. I have things to do tomorrow.
D&D.
And I have like 6
Every
costume
day.
commissions to finish. So I need to get it done. I've
Yeah.
been busy.
Yeah, I've been busy with commissions. I'm working on a piece now that's basically my own version of God Shattering Star. So
Ooh,
Nice.
Yes.
that's
yes.
gonna be a lot of fun. I've worked out the Latin. I've made it more concise so that there's not like a gabillion syllables. And I'm just working
That
on
would
the
be-
melody. I got the riff. You know, you got to have the riff. Like,
That would be amazing, 'cause I really want to use that for my D&D games, but I know they'd probably get smacked in the face with a copyright strike.
I doubt it. It's a video game. Video game music is usually good.
It depends on whether the
yeah.
composer was like commissioned for it or if it was like in-house.
True.
It's finicky.
Yeah, it really depends.
But yeah, I'm excited to hear that for sure.
I don't know. I've seen so many versions of it on YouTube. I think if they like cared, I don't think any of us have enough visibility for them to care. But who knows? You know, it might be one of those things where it's just like you know, apologize later.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just like, I think they've made enough from the song that like Joe Schmo
didn't
doing
know
it, using it for a boss fight, it's not going to be a big deal.
I don't know. It just depends. If it's Disney, they will fight you.
Okay, sure. Okay.
Oh yeah, for
Disney's
sure.
different than video games. Yeah. You don't fuck with
Nintendo's
Disney.
very lenient as far as I've seen. Yeah.
Yeah, people
Nintendo
use their
means
video game.
definitely.
Yeah. Like how many streamers do you know have that like the Wii Shop music theme is like part of their like intro to their streams or like their content on YouTube? I think you're fine. But anyway, well, hopefully Deemee will join us and it's just a misunderstanding of time zones / daylight savings. We will be down for sure Angel today because she is traveling because I think it's spring break for them. Yeah, so well, let's get right into things. Last time, which was a couple weeks ago, we ended. Well, I'll just go over some of the key points of last session, which was we learned about the Panther, a druid who is either accused or guilty of terrorist-like activities in the capital, sentenced to death, and on his chest was tattooed the same image that you guys found, or the scrap of paper that was hidden on the mayor's body. And Sebastian is the one that told you this. It was a vivid memory from his childhood. And as part of this discussion of who could have possibly murdered the mayor, the going theories I think the party had was either druid or lycanthrope, something of that nature. And from what you guys described, it's feasible that, you know, that giant claw mark you saw on the mayor could have been from a panther, but, you know, it's hard to tell. You know, you don't have his body as a reference anymore. You just have, one of you has a finger that they're holding on to for some reason.
Pickled it.
It's actually pickled right now, but yeah.
I hate that so much.
Yeah, me too. Yep. Yikes. Hashtag yikes.
And
He's a product of his environment, that's all.
oh my god. And then we ended the session with the Emperor's envoy, Romilde, had arrived to the town of Campion with her escort, Inquisitor Gelanis. And our cliffhanger that we ended the session with was Inquisitor Gelanis asking Lysander, the town protector, if gesturing to the sword on his back, if that was Claire, which seemed to catch him off guard a bit. So we'll just continue right from there. Let me get some music going. My channel. No, don't play that. That's too creepy for this, and I don't know if I can play it. There we go.
Let's go.
There we go. Let's see how I'm gonna turn it down just a smidge. Oh, I muted it. There we go.
Smidgen.
All right. Lysander, taken slightly aback, doesn't say anything at first, but Envoy Romilde will step in, trying to like ease the tension that she can clearly see has been caused by her escort, and she'll say, "Oh yes, Inquisitor Gelanus. She is training to become a protector, much like yourself, like Mr. Hamill. Yes. Anyway, with our duties as the envoy to judge your town, to see if it's ready to become a city. There are a few things on my list that we'll need to go over, and I think first might be regarding, we need to know more about what happened with the mayor, if you don't mind. That seems to be rather important." And from there, Sebastian will say, "Of course, not a problem at all. Why don't we all go to... we could go to the guild, we could go to the mayor's house. I think while you're staying here, why not stay at the mayor's house? It's open, after all. It's the nicest building in town. Sure. Lead the way." So everyone is slowly led to the mayor's house. That's not the right map. Here we go. All right, pulling everybody. Wait, where are you folks?
We're at the bottom.
Wait, where are
We're
all the
involved.
tokens on this map? Where did all the tokens? Oh, I'm on level 2. I was like having like my mind was like breaking. I'm like, there are no tokens on this map. Why are there no tokens on this map? And I'm like,
It's very possible.
whatever. Over. Let's see. I think this is everybody. But as they are leading, I almost forgot. One of the things that the party wanted to do from last time was to warn a certain possible druid to lay low.
Yes.
Oh, there is one thing I just remembered
What is that?
that we may forget if we don't do it immediately.
Yeah.
And that is rolling for the loot things.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
we have to roll for loot. Yes, that's right. That's right.
That's what I thought the one thing was. I was like, yes, loot.
All right,
The
let
loot
me pull up my loot table. Thank you for reminding me, because yes, I've forgotten for like multiple sessions now in a row to roll for loot for you guys, because after every combat, I will roll something on the loot table unless it's something happens. But usually, I'd say 99 times out of 100, we will roll on the loot table. Let me see. I think it's out of 150, so let me do that now.
Let's go.
All right, let's see what we get. Oh, thank you, Envoy Romilde, for rolling an 85. Okay, let's see. 20, 30,
Thank you,
40,
Envoy.
60, 70,
The necklace of
80,
instant
1, 2,
exploding.
3,
I mean, Marla already got his loot. He got a +1 finger, so.
Oh my god.
I hate that.
It's too
I hate
powerful.
that so much.
And the effect is it adds 1 finger to his inventory.
Wait, what happened? Where did it go? I just had it. It's gone now. Oh my god, just Control F. I remember what it said. I have to look this up because apparently it's on D&D Beyond.
Ah, yes. Those are always fun.
Whee!
Okay. That's not an item that's supposed to be available. What the fuck? Why is this here?
What is it?
It was Gauntlets of Ogre Power, and I was like, that doesn't sound right.
I mean,
that's slightly more than you're supposed to get at this point of the game.
Yeah, I mean,
It's fine. It's fine.
I've played a level 3 with those. It's risky.
Yeah. Here's what I'm gonna do. That item shouldn't be on this table, but I don't want to jip you guys. So instead, I will roll again twice. So you get double the loot.
Ooh, double loot.
Double loot, double the fun.
2 gauntlets of ogre strength.
2 gauntlets of ogre strength.
Double loot, double loot.
Nice.
Yes, we get double loot.
5, 6. Ooh, very useful for the party. Especially since you guys don't have a thief. You have your first item is Gloves of Thievery. These gloves are invisible while worn. While wearing them, you gain +5 bonus to dexterity, sleight of hand checks, and dexterity checks made for picking locks or finding, or not finding, but disabling traps.
Because I literally have thieves' tools and I'm proficient. Please, I want them.
Let's go.
Those are dope.
All right, I'm gonna put just I'll put this in here, and also I will put this in the Discord.
The gloves of tickle fingers.
Yes,
Alright.
I would like.
That
those
was
if
that was
possible.
96. So now we have 100, and we want what, 109? Your other item is a curious-looking monocle. It's like a monocle, but with like a wing coming out of it, and it is called Ranger Eyes. The person who has it equipped can choose 2 creature types, and when fighting them, they deal an additional 1d6 damage. The creature types cannot be changed once chosen.
That'd be good for Frank.
Yeah, that would be great for Frank. May I request the gloves then, since I'm sort of our sneak anyway?
By all means.
I think. Yay! Okay, I'm putting them in my inventory. I'm like,
Good,
I have
excellent.
Them
We have loot.
Add 2 equipment.
All right.
Those are cool.
Why does this map keep trying to put me on the second floor? Don't put me on the second floor. I want to be on the first floor. And
Are those gloves? Those gloves are not attunement items, right?
None of these are attunement.
Okay, cool. Well then, they're on and they're invisible, but I know they're there.
Ooh.
Oh, I bet.
One day there'll be a sword.
Okay.
Or a cloak.
Oh, that I'm
Okay,
desperately
hold
like
on.
looking for people on this other map because I'm just like, where the fuck are they? But the reason why I can't find anybody is because one of the tokens was on top of another person's token. Okay, I'm gonna. Although one of you guys disappeared, so while Lysander and Sebastian are taking the Envoy and Inquisitor Gelanis to the old mayor's house, you guys take this opportunity to dart ahead and have a discussion with Lily. So activate the map. All right. Aranis, let me know if you don't see anything, because I could not find your token.
I don't see Aranis.
Do you have vision, Aranus?
I'm in the bar.
You're in the bar. Did I just
With
miss?
Yeah, I'm in the bar because I remember that was where my token was last before I tried to talk to those people at the bar.
Oh, there you are. There you are. Okay. You blended in with the NPCs.
I know, he has that effect.
Oof, what an insult.
Ooh, rude.
Well, guess what? You all literally blended with the NPCs here. So, anyway,
I have a cool
darting
border.
ahead, you find Lily outside her house, pruning the rose bushes that circle her quaint little hut. Seeing you guys arrive, she'll greet you. Like, oh, well, hi there. What can I do for y'all?
Hi, Lily. We have a bit of a private matter to discuss.
Oh, okay. I don't know what.
It's the representative from the Empire is here today.
Oh, okay. Sure.
With an Inquisitor.
Uh-huh.
So, we were just going to suggest, because we have had someone has told us something that leads us to believe that you or your son might be in a bit of a pickle if
Well,
this Inquisitor,
I
darling, there's
don't
no
really
point of
know
denying
what you
it. We don't
mean.
really care. Darling,
I'm not
we don't
I'm not
care.
denying anything. I don't know what you're accusing me of, but I
We're
don't
not
like it at
accusing
all.
We're not accusing you of anything.
I
We are
just walk up.
trying to keep you safe.
Stay indoors for today. Just for today. You and your son. We don't want anything going misconstrued. No
I
matter
know
the
it
reason.
sounds like we're threatening you, but I promise you we're not. We're actually doing this out of genuine concern for the safety of you and your child.
Roll me your choice of persuasion or intimidation.
Would I have advantage because I'm being helped?
You are being helped. You can have advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take that advantage. Ooh.
Don't roll the way. I finally rolled well.
Look, we'll get there slowly.
Lily will sort of nod and be like, "Well, I wasn't planning on going out today anyway, so you're lucky. I gotta go." She'll. Oh, I'm not.
Fine, Lily.
I'm like trying to. I can't open it. I have to open it on this screen.
Again,
Wait, hold on.
Lily, we genuinely like you. We want
She
you to
fumbles
be
with
safe.
with her door that's locked in, and she's she'll go in and close the door.
You did good.
Well, I try to keep people safe. It's sort of what I do with the Merchants Guild in a way. I'm protecting everyone's assets
That's fair.
and trying to make sure that greedy people on either end don't act like schmucks.
Agreeable.
But anyway. Well, I think we probably have to get back there. We might look a little suspicious if we don't return.
Yeah. Thankfully,
since
it's
we're
not
playing
too
tour
far.
guide. Yes, true. Well, shall we away, my friends?
All right, let me
And Frank.
Sounds lovely.
pull in the correct NPCs. Where did they go? There. I'm just like, what folder did I put the two NPCs in?
Where is it?
Where are they?
Where is it? I can't find it.
And where did Sebastian go? I literally had Sebastian at... It's because the way that Foundry works sometimes is if I click on one of you guys, my vision becomes what you guys see, which is great, unless I'm trying to move a lot of people. So I had Sebastian out as NPC to click to give me global vision again. And now he's gone. I don't know where he went. So there might just be two of them on the map, and it's fine. Let me just...
He might be in the bar still.
Well, no, I moved him out of the bar. So, yeah.
Oh no, that's worse.
So he... Everybody... All right. I will pull y'all up. Zoop.
Oh, you took the Lily. No, don't come with us, Lily.
Oh,
Stay
no.
inside,
Lily, no. Lily,
Oh,
no.
Lily.
Oh, he's
Lily,
back.
you
He is back
fool.
in the bar. Okay, well, I found him. Clicking out. Click you. Go back home. Go back home, Lily.
Go back home.
Go back home, Lily.
Go back home.
Blah.
Oh, that's another one of my folk
All
songs.
right.
I just discovered it.
To the tune of Country Roads.
Lily, go back home.
All right.
Don't get murdered.
Whenever you guys are ready, you may enter, knock, whatever you'd like to do for the to the mayor's house.
I'll just hang back, as one does.
Frank will move in and he'll say, "After you. Either way."
After you.
Frank,
I'm
I
good.
want to ask you something.
What's that?
Inside?
Sure. After him.
I will just go up to Frank and I'll grab his arm. I'll be like, Frank, darling, why don't you come in with me? I don't want to go in alone. It's annoying.
Okay.
Manipulating men is easy and fun. Fun and easy, easy
Wow.
and fun.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. I'm
Wow,
just
okay.
kidding. Just manipulating Frank.
I'll keep the door open for the others.
All right.
There's a curtain
Yeah.
on the way in.
And I enter last.
Except you didn't, because you forgot about your bird friend. Ha ha ha.
Yeah,
But she
technically-
flew through the window though, so you're fine.
Okay, good.
It's my
If it's the
thing.
window, that's fine.
Breaking through
Yes, your Voldo thing. I hate it.
God, it still haunts me. I think I had a stress dream about that the other night.
Oh, believe me, in one of the games I was in, everyone decided to break windows and jump through them, or break them for no reason when there were perfectly good doors. We mended all the windows, and then they did it again.
Wow.
Monsters.
Great.
That was terrible. It was... ugh.
So, as you guys arrive, it appears as if they just finished explaining what's basically what you guys think happened to the mayor. And
The version or the version we discussed?
let's see. I believe you guys. Lysander was always adamant about telling the envoy the truth.
Okay.
So while the town doesn't know the whole truth, the envoy and the inquisitor now probably do. And as you enter, the envoy will say, "Oh, and I suppose these are the ones you were mentioning who found the mayor's body?" Yes, that is correct, Your Excellency. Just Romilde is fine. I don't have. It's fine. Inquisitor Gelanis has made herself comfy. She has her boots up on the table, and is kind of gives this air of being like a little pouty. Like something like she's not quite getting what she wants for something.
Looks like she wants to cut some people up. Just whispering a little bit. Less action than she anticipated, I suppose.
The Inquisitor will say, "So tell me, what actions have you taken to find this druid who killed the mayor? Has there been any I didn't see any postings about any druid wanted. I don't have you found who murdered the mayor?" "Well, you see, we're keeping that on the down low within the town. We don't want to raise suspicion, you know. Besides, if we say to the town that a druid killed the mayor, it will cause a panic, and that's not something that we want. And, you know, there'll be witch hunts, and we can't have that now, can we?"
Well, that, and if there were anyone in town that was responsible, that would put them on alert.
Exactly. Raise too much chaos. The whole
How do you
point
know a
becomes
druid?
terrible.
Plus, like, we never actually confirmed it. Like, we have
Yeah, we don't also
strong
know
evidence,
for
but we don't
sure.
really have any facts for sure.
It could be a
Like,
werewolf.
Yeah, or just, the two of them went out for, I don't know, a secret affair or something and got mauled.
Exactly.
Jelanus will say, if it walks like a druid, squawks like a druid, kills like a druid, it's probably a druid.
Or a lichen.
Probably, but, is that a 70% chance, an 80% chance? I'm not much of a gambler myself.
We do want to make sure that we get the right person instead of just a convenient one, you know? We want to be good executors of justice instead of...
And why are all of you loitering in the doorway? I don't like this.
No, sorry.
Come in.
I like thresholds.
I awkwardly, I'm just gonna
You just like
stand
lean
right
against
here.
you dive in,
Yeah.
like lean against the chair, like, oh, is this better?
I stand behind it. I stand behind the couch. Looming.
Well, regardless of this whole matter, which is probably will need to be dealt with at some point, I'm conflicted because while this is a major issue, these are no longer normal circumstances with Campion becoming a city. Lysander will kind of scoot forward, and it will be, what do you mean? Well, for better or worse, you as a town are in luck. Because the great Emperor Godric has unfortunately been ill these past few years, and he's making plans to abdicate the throne to his son Theron.
Ooh.
Well,
And as a part of that, Theron has made it very clear that, well, there should be a new golden age. He wants to show that there is a bright future ahead for the Empire. And from what he has shared with us and, well, the Council and then down to us, those who serve the Council, he wants to begin a rapid expansion, starting with the coronation of a new city, Campion. So, basically, as long as you don't disqualify yourself horribly as a city, or as a town rather, you will get your city status, and you'll basically be rubber stamped. This this seems to upset Jelanus. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean they get a rubber stamp? This, you didn't tell me this. Well, I mean, you didn't really need to know. And I'm only, revealing this now because, this whole situation is just ridiculous.
Can I make a history check on Prince Theron to see if, is he a good dude or a bad dude by public standing? Like, what do the people think of him? Stuff like that.
Go ahead, make me a history check.
Not bad.
With a 14, you would know that most people see Theron in a good standing. As descendants of Ladar, so you know the Emperor Godric Ladar, and then by his son Theron Ladar.
Son Kendrick Lamar. Sorry.
You put that out
Kill
there.
us.
I have an NPC in here that's ready to kill things. Don't.
Why
don't you try me?
The Inquisitor.
That was a joke, I swear.
But generally he's seen in good standings. He's, from what you know, he's ambitious, but he's been, well, as far as you know, the capital goes, well behaved. You haven't heard of any like scandals or anything like that regarding the prince. You've heard tales of his strength as a mage, being a descendant of Ladar. It's sort of understood that you should be a talented mage, but you know, you've never seen him, you've never met him, you don't anticipate that you ever will. You know, you're just a lowly Hunters Guild member, and he's the emperor of, well, to be the emperor of the entire empire. Like the the castle or the palace that they live in is basically the size of Campion. Like it's a giant estate, mansion, palace thing that, you know, as you go deeper in, that's where, you know, the royal family lives. But on the outskirts, you know, there's different offices for different, you know, different officials and jobs, things like that. You know, like people who do tax collection. Yeah. All sorts of things like that. Any sort of official business, you're probably, or high enough that is official business, you're probably going to the palace to meet someone of enough status to talk to them about that.
So it's not out of character for him to make this like kind of proclamation. So okay. Perfect.
No, and with you know, a new emperor, you know, they're looking to, you know, put their foothold in history. You know, they put themselves on the map right away, you know, to show strength as an emperor. So this sort of checks your boxes.
Thank you for the juicy lore. I wrote all that down.
Of course. Sebastian will say, well, this is well, of course, terrible news for our dear sick emperor, but rather good news for us. And he sort of like has his hands together doing like those tiny claps, like with just like the tips of his fingers, you know, like, ooh, hooray.
He would, yeah.
So, anyway, there are a few boxes that need to be ticked along the way. But, you know, looking around the town, everything seems fine. The guards seem responsive enough. They will have their own trial to make sure that they're up to snuff. Let's see. And she, like, sort of pulls out from her, she's wearing one of the, I don't know, I think would be just like a cloak jacket type thing, you know, the one that like almost like a trench coat, but it's very, you know, nice. And she like reaches into it, pulls out you know, her book that she's been taking notes in. She like goes through and she'll say, so yes, as long as our stay will be about a month, and as long as nothing happens during that stay, you're good to go. I will send word immediately that you are approved to become a city, and that process will begin. Lysander will say, I'm sorry, did you say a month? Yes, I take it the mayor didn't provide all the details to you, which is unfortunate. One thing I will do immediately is I will send word that we need a new mayor to be assigned to Campion. Unless you've done that already. No, Lysander will say no. She kind of sheepishly, we haven't. We assumed with you arriving in the next few days that we should hold off.
They've taken responsibilities just fine, though, if you don't mind my saying. Looking at Lysander.
Gilannis will kind of side-eye you and say, oh, we'll see about that. So anyway, the trial there will be a test tonight for the city. If this is a critical test, and should the town fail, even though you're basically rubber stamped to be approved, it will be a failure, and there's nothing I can do about it at that point. Could you maybe provide details about this test to maybe we can prepare? I'm afraid I can't, but I will meet you all at the city gates where we entered tonight, just after dark.
Excuse me, is this test like over the course of the whole month, or like a event?
The test is just tonight. Well, this test rather. But my stay over the month is to make sure, that there's not, things aren't falling apart at the seams. That this isn't all just put together just for show. I need to make sure that this town isn't just putting up a good face, that you're indeed functioning as a society.
Well, I can't argue with that.
Right.
Well, I hope we'll impress you.
And I think that's all I have for today. There'll be a few more notes I will need to take, but I think until tonight, Inquisitor Jelanis and I should rest, as we've been traveling for quite some time. So, if you said if the mayor is not here, we will gladly accept this place as residence. It will be a much more comfortable stay.
Yes, it's much better than the inn next door.
It is. I'm staying in a shack.
Agreed.
Yeah, guys, don't you mean it's so great? And
When you say that, the envoy whips out her book, flips open a page, pencil to it. It's very almost Death Note anime style, and writes notes. Living in shack. Then
It's a nice
closes
shack.
the book.
They're still building it.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that information. I do like to be
Establishment.
thorough.
It's always improving.
Yeah. As, because are Jelanus and Romeldi, they leaving?
Romilde
No,
seems to be getting up and she's going to move and go upstairs.
Mm-hmm. While I'm behind Jelanus, can I use my Hunter's Bane to try and just double check if she's anything untoward? It allows me to track Fey, Fiends, or Undead. I can use intelligence.
Well, she is a half-elf, so only Fey in that nature.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that quite qualifies for your Hunter's Bane.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she doesn't appear to be secret undead.
Good. Yes. She's clean. Just writes in his book, clean.
Scan complete.
Romilde will stand up and will say, well, if that will be all, I will see you all tonight. And she will begin moving. Excuse me, Harry one. She will move into the other room. Jelanis, now that Romilde is gone, sort of relaxes a bit. And she turns then to Lysander and says, so I'm curious. Do you regret it? Lysander will once again get flustered, but he will compose himself rather quickly, and he'll say, there are many things that I regret in my life. This is not one of them. And then just like now, there's sort of this awkward silence permeating through the air. And, which Sebastian will say, well, anyway, I suppose we should all be going, as there's a test tonight that we should prepare for. I don't know what that means, but perhaps we should go prepare and leave.
I would like to go shopping.
Yes, I suppose. Why don't we all meet back at the guild whenever you're ready? If you have any errands you need to run, that's totally fine. We'll just be waiting there, and we'll make a good game plan for tonight for this test that we can't fail, but we don't know anything about. I can't wait. It's so exciting. You can tell like Sebastian is kind of word vomiting. He's visibly a bit nervous at this point.
Talk less. I just walk forward. I look at
Smile more.
Oleandra, and I look at Oleandra first. Shopping, and then I look at the others.
Absolutely, let's fucking go.
I
For
mean,
what? Okay.
we have much
yeah.
money. I don't remember.
I do.
Oh, fair
I
enough.
didn't spend anything the other day.
Well, it's better than going back to work, so I'm game.
All right, where shopping would you like to go?
Oh, you caught me in the middle of a tea sip. I would like to check for firstly any place that has anything magical, like any magic goods, if possible, like low enchantment, doesn't matter, like something with a little bit of magic in there. And then I would like to visit the blacksmith to get possibly look at some weapons.
All right, and the when you just realized I was moving token. I have so many versions of fucking the.
Oh, I also want to speak to those other merchants, the traveling ones, like to see if they had anything.
Traveling ones. Okay.
Yeah, because I tried to talk to them last session, but I didn't get to say hello.
Sure thing. All right. I think it'll be quickest to go to the traveling merchants, as this is the same map. Well, there he is.
At least the little market area feels homey. It's nice.
Well, if you guys want to go and leave and go to if you would like to go there yourselves, it is just north of Lily's house.
Ah, yes, I see it. All right.
And you can start making your way there while I get those NPCs ready.
Thank you.
I will pull. Looks like some of you. I'll just pull you.
As we're walking, Aranus just candidly sighs. I don't like that Inquisitor.
She's not very pleasant, is she?
She is not.
Oh, well, we just met her. You shouldn't jump to conclusions like that.
It's the attitude, not any
Yeah.
philosophies. She seems impatient. New.
I don't
Kinda
know.
has a
If
painful
I
anger.
was, forced to travel for my job, I wouldn't be super happy.
I mean, I can relate to that part.
I don't know. She just seems a bit fanatical.
Yes.
She'll be here for a month, so.
Will we?
Well, she's either going to calm the hell down or she won't. We'll figure it out.
I mean,
All right, as you guys make your way to the market, it is bustling with activity. There's anything from different grains and goods, fruits and vegetables to sale, to tools, to weapons, sort of a hodgepodge of things. What exactly are you looking for?
I go up to, hold on. Her name written down.
Her name is Carla. You met her last
Carla.
time.
Yep. I go up to Carla. Greetings, Carla. We
Well,
didn't-
hello there. What can I do for you?
Yes, I heard you mention that you were merchants. You traveled on our caravan, if I remember correctly. I might be remembering wrong, but I was wondering what kind of wares you sold. Anything enchanted or...
We sell all
anything-
sorts of things. Enchanted. You could ask the gentleman over there. He has. Well, he has more assortment. I mainly deal with the non-enchanted goods.
Okay, thank you.
Of course.
And I will go over to him.
Well, hey there, sonny boy. What can I do for you?
Put it on a little thick. But anyways, I'm looking for some... I wanted to see what you had in stock. Anything affordable?
What are you
Anything useful?
buying?
Any weapons, ammunition, any special items? What do you have that you would say is a good sell?
Well, let me tell you, I've got 68.
Throw some dice. Just one off from greatness.
2, 10, 20, 30, 40. Wait, hold on. Right. Did I count 50 or 60? Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Well, let's see here. I've got this wand, you see, and he pulls out a wooden box, and he opens it, and inside you see a wand. It's a little gnarly looking, but he says, "Now this here is the wand of secrets, and well, if you use it and you're close enough to a secret, it will lead you there."
Interesting.
So this wand is the wand of secrets. It has 3 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend one of its charges, and if a secret door or trap is within 30 feet of you, the wand pulses and points at the one nearest to you. The wand regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn.
And how much is something like that?
Well, for something that shows the wonders of the world, I could part for it for, say, 100 gold?
Bit steep there, apologies. Still waiting on pay from work. Any, basic weapons, or any rare pieces there? Doesn't have to be enchanted, but anything reliable.
Well, what kind of weapon are you looking for, boy?
A long sword, or a shield for defense?
I can get you both, no problem.
Any plus ones? Just like +1 sword, if he has any, I don't know.
He will look at you and look you up and down and say, "I'm sorry, but +1s are for, a little higher level.
Gotcha.
You're level 2, boy."
What does that mean?
I don't know. What does a +1 sword mean? I've got a long sword, I got a shield.
Alright. How much for both?
For both? Well, I'll give you a special deal. Let's say 25 gold.
Checks his pockets. He's 2 gold off.
I'll give you the 2 gold if you pay me back later.
Ah. Yes, if you wouldn't mind.
Absolutely. Anything for that
Oh my god.
Yes.
I'm kidding. It's a
Yes.
joke. It's a joke. All right, but no, really, I'll give you 2 gold.
Thank you.
I'm just
right.
being an idiot.
Here you are. Anything in black will do.
Sure, I can get you black. He will, you'll rummage through things and you'll see him kind of like duck under the table. And then, roll me a perception check.
Sure. I love those.
So I theoretically be by him because I
Natural
just give
20.
him money. Hey! You don't
All
need
right,
to
you
know.
get a very strong smell of acetane, of like paint. And then he comes up with a very wet-looking shield, and then a sword in its sheath, and the sheath is equally wet-looking. Well, here you go, boy. We got black sword sheath. That's the best I can do, I'm afraid, and a black
fine.
shield.
It's got some charm to it. Thank you.
A cat's hooting away.
What's your
I hear
name
it.
again, sir?
You can just call me the curator. I'll find you whatever you need, if that makes sense.
There.
Legal or otherwise. And you hear Carla shout, "You can't say that! Don't say that! He can't do that. We don't sell illegal things."
Be aware too if there's an inquisitor in town, so be careful.
There is an inquisitor in town, friend, so best be careful.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of doing anything untoward.
Yes,
I
we
look at
figured.
I just kind of look at him. Right. Oh, stay on the good path. Keep up the good business.
Of course.
And I put the sword on my back, and I put the shield on my back as well, kind of bundling them together. And I
Sure.
look at Oleandra.
Add to your gear
Wet.
the curator's longsword and the curator's shield.
Absolutely.
I take a look at these things. Do they look like? I feel like I would know quality, being that I work in the Merchant's Guild. Do they look okay?
Let's see. I don't think you have the expertise in this area, unfortunately.
Okay,
Like, you've
that's
seen a
fine.
lot of goods, but you know, you don't have a blacksmith background.
It's not my specialty. No, just was curious.
Right. Take some notes here. Let's see.
But I look at Oleandra. Thank you.
No worries. I've been done some kindnesses in the past, so I don't mind helping out.
All right, Kat.
Besides-
Do you want to come up, Kat?
I'm gonna
You've
add those
been
to my
making-
inventory.
Come on, pick some.
You've been helping me out with my crazy boss,
Come on.
so you know.
Well, your crazy boss is crazy.
He is certainly a character.
I get that.
You should
He's-
see my mentors. They were something.
I will say he's a lot more qualified than he appears. He's just very good at manipulating people, so you be careful.
Right. Ooh,
But
that
anyway.
shield will give me an 18 AC in combat. Hell yeah.
Yo.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm starting to build my combat forms, so I'm like,
Well, good. We got you a little better.
Oh my god. I picked up my cat to appease her, and now I'm like, okay, now go on the ground, and she's like, no. I don't want
I
to.
refuse. I am baby. Hold on.
Cuddle only.
She's kind of like my shadow. It's really cute.
Cattle only. Just hold cattle.
Alright, where does the party want to go next?
Maybe
Did
to the
you
gods'
still
house?
want to go to the blacksmith, or now that you have your weapons?
I do want to go there just to, because Aranis doesn't remember going there. He had a memory lapse, so I would like to go there and just discuss some possible future projects, if anything.
Alright, I will pull all of y'all there.
How do I add a longsword to my inventory?
Are you talking about in Foundry?
Mm-hmm. Because I know it's
the
a whole process
easiest.
to port
There's two different ways. One is I can just do it myself. The other way is for you to do it in D&D Beyond, for me to update it. But I can. A longsword
that in
is
Beyond.
easy enough to add.
Yeah, I did it. I'll do it in Beyond, so you can just grab that whenever you need to. Because right now, just like everything's as normal until I go into combat with a possible 18 AC.
Yeah. Well, here. I'll just put that there. All right. I put the longsword in your inventory, and then
Thank you.
shield, and I put the shield in your inventory.
Ooh, thank you.
All right, and I
Oh,
will,
that's beautiful. Thank you so much.
I will now pull you guys to this map.
We're the moist critical meme. Woo!
As you guys enter the blacksmith, you actually see Tara, who's the blacksmith, if you remember. You see her kind of wiping the sweat from her brow, and she pulls off one of her big, hefty gloves for forging to protect her from the heat. And you notice that one of her arms is prosthetic.
Oh.
As you come in, she will greet you home like, "Oh, you're back. What do you want?"
Hi, apologies. I have memory issues from time to time, so I forgot our encounter. I'm Aranis.
"I'm Tara. My shop. What do you want?
Yes.
What can I do
Well-
for you?"
I was wondering if we could discuss some possible future things once I get payment from who's hired me, which I still don't know what my job is. But
Okay, nice and
To-
vague. What do you want?
I show her my arm bracer, the one with the hinges on it. This needs a bit of an upgrade in the near future. So I was wondering how much that would cost to make a new one with a little bit more something to it.
Is your whole arm prosthetic or is it just a brace?
Mobility aid. So
Alright.
just hinges.
I could probably do something about it. What do you want to? What do you want to? Do you just need it fixed? Do you need it touched up? What do you need it to do something?
I was actually curious if you've had any experience with hidden weapons.
She will kind of hold up her prosthetic and she'll move her wrist down and you'll see a blade kind of shoot out.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
Little experience. You go,
That's what I was looking for.
go back into place.
So cool.
I was looking to get something like that for my brace. So that's what I was looking into, how much that would cost, or if possible any work I could do for it in the meantime, anything like that.
Well, you don't have a prosthetic, so it's gonna be a little harder to hide the blade. It's gonna be a bit more bulky because I can't. This blade goes into my arm.
Makes sense.
Versus it doesn't. We don't have that capability with your brace.
Well, we could cut off my arm. Just candidly says it.
I mean, that's up to you. I don't know what your situation is. If it's causing you pain, she'll like pull up one of the axes she was working on and just go chunk on the table. Like, we can take care of that right now.
That's not
And
sanitary.
keep it.
No,
Marlo, no.
I'll think about.
God,
I'll think about
oh
that
my God,
offer.
Marlo's gonna have just jars upon jars of pickled body parts this campaign.
But Aranis looks at her. I'll keep that in mind, but I'm not opposed to it being a bit more bulky, if we can figure that out. But yes, I wanted to see on the credibility of how possible that was. I know not many people have experience with that, but you have plenty, it seems. So I would like to work on something with you in the future on that.
It won't
And
take
on my way
long to
around
do.
the forge, I come from a blacksmith family. So if you ever want any assistance, aside from that, just let me know.
Well, I don't think I need the help at the moment, but I appreciate the offer. As for what it'll cost you, well, that depends, how deadly you want it to be. We're talking top of the line, you're looking at a couple hundred gold. If we're talking about just what willy-nilly thing that just pops out, we could do that for like 20.
What about something in the middle? Little...
Well, I can't do in the middle because you have your arm still.
Right. I meant more so the blades.
Oh, you meant the cost in the middle. I misunderstood.
Perhaps something that can activate my right as it comes out. Would be handy for just in case scenarios.
Oh, you do. Oh, you're one of those, are you?
Correct.
I mean, as much as I would love to help, I feel like it's a bad practice as a blacksmith to create something that injures the person as it activates.
Noted.
Now, I understand that it's beneficial to you, but, as a general practice,
Right.
if people were injured
Alright.
by the weapons that I make them, it's because they mishandled them and they were sharp. I don't want it to be because it purposely did that because I made it that.
Got you. All right. Yes, we can. I would like to work on something with you in the near future then.
Sure. Now, of course, you have enough gold. Well, there goes all my morals. So,
I'm willing
but
to
that'll
pay
cost
that.
that'll cost you more.
How much more?
Well, we're talking about 100 before. This is gonna be a couple hundred now.
All right. I'll do some thinking on it, and I'll get back to you when I have coin, which I have no clue when that will be, but we'll be here for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for entertaining my questions.
Of course. Now, I'm gonna need a favor from you, though. I need you to wipe up all that mess. You will see on the ground there are like droplets of black paint that have come off your sword hilt and shield.
Ah, yeah.
That's
I was-
I don't know what the hell that is, but that's you didn't get that here. I'll
Purchased.
tell you that.
No, I don't doubt it. But yes, thank you. I'll make sure to do that. I'm usually out last anyways.
Uh-huh.
Alright, you have a nice day.
Uh-huh.
Pleasure to
Y'all-
meet you again.
Yeah, sure. If you're done, door's there. She'll go she will coldly go back to the work she was doing.
That means she's a good blacksmith.
Where's the party wanting to go now? If you have
you
any
guys
more
wanna do?
errands, you can feel free to run them, or you can go.
We want to have a picnic, DM.
I'm ready for this test. I don't know about you.
Same
all.
here.
I want to tavern running sim
Tavern
RP for
running
the rest of the session.
sim.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Yeah. We go on a picnic. We leave the town to their own devices. We go to the capital.
I
Each
mean, if
episode-
that's what you guys want to do, you know,
Nah.
I can
need money.
I can rewrite the next 5 sessions. That's fine.
The only thing I need to do is go to whoever brought the Hunters Guild here for whatever reason at some point and be like, what am I supposed to do?
All right,
What
so you
is
guys
my
are gonna
job?
meet Sebastian and Lysander at the guild to
I believe that's
prepare
the
for
plan, yeah.
tonight. All right,
Let's go.
I'll
Yeah.
pull y'all over. There's Big Jeff.
Strange, I entered some kind of third dimension, just glided all over these.
Yeah, you
barriers.
guys are good at instant transmission.
Yeah.
As you guys enter the Merchants Guild, you see a sight that is very unfamiliar to you. You see Lysander leaning against the counter with a strong drink in hand.
Oh.
Oh, good, you guys have arrived. Yes, things have been, well, Lysander's been better.
Did that lovely Gelinus get to you?
It's a long story. I
Right.
mean, in a way, yes, it's not something I'm proud of particularly, but like I said, I don't regret doing it.
That's all you need to say then. That's all that matters is your belief on it.
I think I'm gonna do my best to act as our players who aren't here
Oh, boy.
would do, and I feel like this is a situation where she would be
Mhm.
like, "What happened?" She
Aaron's face
always
palms.
wanting to know the details of things.
Look, at least she is keeping quiet about Aranis's tea. I know where they sleep.
Lysander will say, well, it's something that I've hidden from pretty much the world, is my sword here. And he will carefully take the sword out from behind his back, and he will say, "This is Claire." And, well, my state of things is, well, in part due to how Claire became this way. When I was in the capital training to become a protector, it was rigorous training. We'd get up at dawn, we'd work, we'd train until dusk, and then sometimes into the night for days on end. Sometimes we'd be sleep deprived. Others, we were some could even argue that it was torture, but we were trained to be a one-man army. In many ways, we were told, similar to during the Holy Wars, when paladins and clerics wielded the powers of the gods and could wreak havoc. That's what we were being trained to do, to be, but in order to protect an entire city on our own. They trained us to become a single destructive force that could not be stopped. And well, I met a tiefling girl named Claire. She ran her family's bakery, but hated it. And, well, every morning that I could, before training, I would visit her little shop and order a pastry. I would get reprimanded for eating a pastry, but, I was smitten, I suppose you could say. And, well, we got to talking as I became a regular, and, well, one thing led to another. We were married for a few years, but by the time I was far enough in my training, I was often called upon to escort nobles and officials, just like Inquisitor Gelanis is doing now. If she's doing this, she's nearing the end of her training and will likely be assigned a town, a city, a protectorate, whatever is available to her. But with this training, I would be away for months on end. And, well, it was during that time that she suddenly fell ill, and I had no idea. I was able to go on leave to take care of her for a bit, but, I couldn't cure her. The medicine we had available wasn't enough. We needed a cleric to intervene. I asked the clerics of Solrata to help her, but I didn't have the money at that time to do it. And as you know, restoration spells come at a hefty cost, and I did not have the funds. I asked for a loan, or to borrow money, or to pay them back, and, well, they wouldn't allow it. I couldn't get the money. It was around that time I met a drow woman named Chadra. She said that she might be able to help. I gave her everything I had except for the sword on my back, and she set up a ritual. As he says this, he sort of will pull out his holy symbol that he's kept hidden this whole time, and you will see that it's a holy symbol of Solrata. However, it is cracked down the middle in two. I made an oath as a paladin to expel all evil, And the spell, Chadra warned me, was an act of evil. But I went through it with it anyway. I was desperate. I did not want to lose my Claire. And, well, the idea was simple enough, but incredibly risky. The plan was to put Claire into stasis until I could afford to cure her. Now, of course, I'd probably be extorted for money the whole time, but Claire would be alive and safe. The day of the ritual, everything was set, but during the spell itself, my holy symbol broke in half. And the energy from that corrupted the already dark ritual. And Claire was put into stasis, but I could see that the errant energy of the spell was harming her. I could see that she was in so much pain. And his voice begins to quiver a bit at this. I tried everything. I tried to free her. I used my sword on the barrier to crack the barrier. And after that, I blacked out. I don't know what happened next. But I woke up to Claire's voice in my head. Her body was nowhere to be seen, but her soul was trapped in my sword. Chadra disappeared entirely. I went looking for it briefly, but it wasn't worth it. I asked around if anyone had seen a drow with purple hair and eyes, but no one. It was like she never existed. So, here we are. I don't regret saving Claire, even in this twisted way. But I do have regrets about what happens when I'm no longer around and she has to continue on existing.
Arlo kind of picks some lint off of his cloak and flicks it and just goes, "So, how does Jelanus know about this?"
Well, I can only assume that someone within her training told her about me. You know, it's not exactly something I kept secret. My wife being ill, and, well, the aftermath of everything sort of known to at least those that I trained with and those who I worked under. So there are some who knew, but part of the reason why I moved all this way out to Campion was for some peace and privacy. But, well, here we are. And he will down the rest of his drink at that point.
Interesting.
So your mom used to do that stuff all the time. That's never an issue. Whatever.
Well,
Aranis.
yeah.
Part of that story should sound familiar to you.
Mm-hmm.
You can choose whether or not you want to say anything, but I just wanted to be crystal clear that it sounds familiar, part of it. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Aranis kind of just sits there. I can understand that just a bit.
All right, give me 1 second. I'm just going to close my door here.
Yeah, because I was listening to that the whole time. I'm like,
All right. My wife was on the phone, and while she's not being picked up on stream, I could hear her talking, and there was too many voices going at once. It's getting a bit distracting.
Just double checking.
Yes.
Can you DM me real quick which part of that? Because I think I have a few bits that I recognize in there, but I just wanted to double check which one it was.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Aranis looks at Lysander. I think I've met this woman.
My wife, I don't think you have.
No. A woman with purple eyes.
Oh, really? You kind of straighten up at this point. When's the last time that you saw her?
Let me see. That was about... How long ago was that?
I don't know if you gave me a specific timeline in your backstory, but
Probably a few years ago, like a decent.
it would have been more recent than Claire becoming a sword.
Yeah. Yeah. So probably a few years ago, for sure. At some point. Hard to remember, but definitely a few years ago.
Mm-hmm.
She's my main target of my hunts.
Yeah. His eyes will narrow. It's a little odd for a Hunters Guild member to be hunting people.
That's personal.
I see.
Not from the sect, not from the guild. She owes me some answers. Amongst other things for what she did.
Well, if either of us see her again, I'm sure we will both have plenty of things to ask.
Oof.
But, Claire's, well, as alive and well as she can be. We will sort of he will gently, like, kind of, because he's holding the sword out, like, in both hands, so sort of toss it up in the air slightly, and the sword will begin to float on its own. And then you'll see that on the hilt of the sword, there's like a red gem, and it's very geometric in shape, like very like the edges are much more it's a bit sharper than like a normal ruby or something like that. So you're not sure if that means that it is a ruby, or maybe that this thing is like a condensed version of whatever that stasis field was that just has her soul in it, maybe. Or for all you know, it could the entire sword itself is her. But Lysander will say she still speaks to me. We talk all the time. But yeah.
That's good. All right.
You will gently take Claire back and put her in the sheath and on his back again.
That's certainly awful. I'm so sorry.
Swippin, I hate you so fucking much.
That's good, though. That's good.
Trying to make Oleander feel bad for hitting on him all the time.
But anyway, I guess we have to prepare for whatever this test is tonight.
Right.
Oh my god, Swippin, no. I just saw that.
Yes, well, in preparing for the Envoy's arrival, I was going through the mayor's house cleaning things up, assuming she'd stay there, a night. I wasn't aware that the envoy stayed an entire month. I thought, a few days at most. But I'm glad I cleaned things up.
Definitely.
Cool.
But in cleaning things up, I didn't see any notes about what entailed the envoy's visit, so I have no idea what this test is. But if we could still fail, even though she said that we basically we effortlessly would become a city, but now we can still fail. I don't know. This whole thing is stressing me out. I'm gonna lose hair over this. He's like touching his head,
So
like
weird.
It's
Just- it
definitely
strikes me as
conflicting.
strange. Yeah, this whole situation strikes me as odd. That's all. Something with it is not right.
Especially if Prince Theron approves of expansion. Seems like this would happen regardless. It's approved, yet at the same time, it's not approved by Remelde. It's very conflicting orders. And the fact that Remelde was not told of this, I suspect some kind of hidden agenda, but nothing dangerous, perhaps. Maybe just work sabotage, if anything. But who am I
Maybe,
to
or just like
judge?
a power struggle sort of stuff. Like, strikes me as someone who wants to have control over things, doesn't like being out of control.
It's precisely.
I imagine there's got to be a reason for this test. So, whatever it is, it has to be something critical to a city's existence that needs to be tested. Something that, if it cannot be it can't be looked over. So, whatever this test is has something to do with something that cannot be looked over.
Plumbing.
No. I have a thought though. I feel like we should go talk to Lily.
Yes, how did she take things?
She was not exactly thrilled. We tried to be
Bit
kind,
scattered.
but we did get her inside and get her away at least. We didn't really say much of anything except that there was a inquisitor here, and it might be best if she basically stayed inside for the safety of her and her child.
Well,
we kinda
seeing
said
as
that,
the envoy
essentially.
and the inquisitor are going to be around this town for a while, I think we need to have another conversation with Lily.
I think so too.
Perhaps on a more sober note.
Yes. Perhaps I should come with. I'm the one who witnessed things, after all.
Perhaps. I mean, she did seem rather taken with you.
Oh, well,
Give her that much.
I am quite charming, what can I say? I have my ways. And still got it, he brushes his hair back again.
You certainly do, sir. You certainly do.
Leandra, I always liked you.
I know you do. You always like me too, but I also enjoy your company. You are delightful. Regardless, we do have some things that I think might be important to think about. They said something about the guards, and our guards are delightful, but stupid.
Yes, let's take care of business. For certain.
That's interesting, Oleandra. That's
Yes.
That's an idea right there. The guards.
Well, they did mention the thing that makes me bring it up is they did mention them. They said that they were going to go talk to them or something, but I just worry that they take things a little too lightly.
Perhaps in individually, but I've trained them personally. They act well. They respond quickly.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm more talking about the whole thing with the mayor letting random people go outside, even if they had the mayor's seal. They didn't check their faces. I don't think that's protocol, regardless.
If they had a document from the mayor, it doesn't matter. That seal of approval, much like much like our city being rubber stamped into become well, our town being rubber stamped into becoming a city. It's the same deal. It overrides everything else. You don't ask questions because that mayor's business could be anything from personal to incredibly important and secret.
I suppose. I don't know. I always hesitate about that kind of stuff. Well, because exactly, if you think about it, our mayor was up to something nefarious. He was trying to screw us over in city status.
Yes, that still worries me.
So,
I worry if he's trying to warn us.
maybe. Unfortunately, he's passed now, and there's no way to find his... There's no way to know exactly what it was he was trying to tell us.
And we burned the body, so we can't really speak.
Well,
with
we
the
had
dead.
to do that.
True.
There was no option. It was that, or he turned into a shambling mess, and nobody wants to deal with those things. I have dealt with them once. It's disgusting.
Well, it is getting late. If you're going
Yes.
to talk to Lily, I'd do it now, and then we go to the wall to see what this is all about.
All right.
Shall we?
I'll meet you all at the wall. Sebastian, I take it you're going with them. Yes, I think it's best if I do. I think, the best solution for this problem. Great.
You should bring us that coffee of yours. Still haven't tried any.
Oh, it's far too late for coffee. Oh my goodness. If we had coffee now, we'd be up all night. Which maybe we'll need to be, who knows?
It might be the perfect time.
I do enjoy nightcap.
Alright, so the party is gonna go talk to Lily?
Yee.
Well, alrighty.
Open the door, Lily. We're here to help.
Open the door,
Fox
open the door,
God.
open
I've
the
been
door.
thinking, for
Open
you
the
guys
door.
were maybe coming off a little intimidating. Maybe I could, try something a little gentler.
I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't doing anything in particular.
I mean,
Oh,
I
we
think
can
part
I
of it
used
is a lot of you
calm.
are.
I used
yeah,
persuasion, darling, not intimidation. You know.
Well, I think the fact that some of you are openly armed isn't maybe helping things.
I just have a broom.
Yeah.
That broom is probably the most dangerous weapon here.
She seemed rather scatterbrained earlier as well. Perhaps there's more to it.
Well, I
That's
don't
not
know
like
how
this.
you greeted her, but this is not a sort of thing that, well, if she is a druid, it's not something that, you want to let
Advertise.
anyone know.
She said, and I quote, "I'm not hiding anything." What are you talking about? And ran off.
Well, she's
And then
probably
locked the
very
door.
scared. Again, this is if she is a druid.
Mhm.
But, I know what I saw.
Well, basically, too, I told her that genuinely, we were simply concerned for her and her child. We wanted to keep them safe.
Mhm.
So
That could
I-
be taken many ways, Oleandra. Let the professionals handle
suppose.
this.
Can't wait to see what you do
So,
with this.
Clove, not you.
mean,
Clove, you're at the
hardly a-
door. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna politely knock. Knock, knock, knock.
The door will creak open, and while I can't, inch the door open, the door is basically inched open, and you see just the slightest bit of Lily from behind the door. She'll say, "What do you guys want?"
Well, I just we have a little update on the whole situation, and we just wanted to sort of let you know.
Uh-huh.
Do you mind if we come in? It'll look a little bit strange if we're all just standing outside your house.
Lily, I'm here too. Hello, and Sebastian does a wave, and Lily will go, "Well,
I brought hot chocolate.
not really the season for hot chocolate, but I suppose y'all can. I
About
suppose y'all can
cider?
come in. This is. I didn't really clean up.
That's okay, Lily. We really appreciate you taking the time.
Uh-huh. She seems quite distressed. You all may enter.
What's a drink both you and your son would like then?
We're fine with just water.
No, nothing fancy or fun.
No, not really. No, I'm afraid.
Well, maybe your son will have an idea then.
The son goes.
Oh, you're younger than I remembered.
And yeah, no, the son's like an infant. As you know, remember the son was like outside trying to eat dirt.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was just like a annoying toddler, like in that way. Like, I'm gonna go eat some things.
So her son's like a couple years old, like 2, maybe 3.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Toddler status.
and he goes like, and points at you, Clove.
Oh.
So I can probably talk a little bit.
All right. Well, how about this then? And I'll kind of just put my big old barrel gently on the table edge there, and kind of grab a nearby empty glass, and I kind of give it a little shake, and then some milk comes out.
The toddler, and you give the glass to the toddler.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
boy.
kind of helping them if they're that young, I guess.
Okay, give me a dexterity
Animal
give me just
handling check.
Animal handling. That's rude. Just give me
I'm rude.
Just give me a dexterity ability check as
Alright.
you're
When I was like 3 years old, I was an animal.
to try to prevent spillage as the child
I
drinks
have worked
the
with
milk.
children, so
Ability check. No.
I just heard the cutest little cat noise, and I love it.
Yep,
All right, you're able to help the child drink. A little bit of spillage like down the corners, but nothing. It's not like milk's going everywhere on the floor. So success. As you all enter in, Sebastian will sort of take over now and will say, "Lily, I'm afraid things have sort of come to light. I kept this well. I think you deserve to know the truth of things, and perhaps that will help you understand more so the peril that you are in." And she's kind of Lily's sort of taken aback, but she's steady. You can see her like keeping an eye on her child. Bunch of strangers are now in her house, and even if for all of you can even understand that even if she was a druid, there's no way that she could fight all of you or anything like that. So she doesn't know what exactly is happening at the moment. But Sebastian will continue and say, "I'm afraid we haven't quite been honest with the town in general. And I'm sharing this with you so you can understand because the Envoy and the Inquisitor do know the truth. And the truth is, the mayor was likely killed by a druid. And, well, Lily, I do not think for a moment that you are capable of doing anything like that. But I have seen, I've caught a glimpse of your son showing aptitude for druidic things. And I'm assuming you share that same skill." Lily will kind of keep quiet and not saying anything, and Sebastian will continue. "But like I said, I do not for a moment believe that you are capable of anything like that. I don't believe you did it. I have a solution to this Inquisitor problem, because unfortunately they're going to be here longer than a few days. They're going to be here a month." Lily's sort of like, kind of sweating bullets at this point. "What I have is a little spell to help." And he will go through
kitties.
on yeah, the cute cat.
That's the spell. It's just
Sebastian will go to his hand and he will twist one of the rings, which will then activate and it will give off this like kind of blue glow, and he will slowly walk towards Lily, and he'll say, "If you don't mind, my dear, can I take your hand?" She will sort of raise it, and he will put his hand over hers, and you will see sort of like this blue light kind of wash from Sebastian into Lily. And then he will go down. Now I'm going to do the same thing to your son. And he'll go down to...
Can I just do like an insight check? Make
Yeah,
sure this
same
isn't
here.
like some weird like curse spell or something.
Yep.
Give me an Arcana check.
I am good at that.
Any possible use
I'm
of Hunter's Bane here that I don't know about?
a
Nope.
+7.
I'll let you know,
plus
though.
2, only a 10.
23.
More of a passing curiosity. No.
All right, Aranis, you identify... You don't know exactly what spell is being used, but it's some sort of illusory magic. So your best guess, given the context, is whatever this spell is, it is meant to disguise Lily and her son, so that it doesn't, so they don't seem like or aren't picked up by druids or some, or as like they are druids or something like that. And he will take the son's hand, and the same blue energy will go. Like I said, Lily, I have no idea who could have done this, and I've only seen what I think to be skills that your son may have. I have no idea. I'm rather old and a fool, so I could be off my rocker. But regardless, no one will know anything now anyway. Consider this a protection of sorts. You won't be able to be picked up by any crusading inquisitor anytime soon. And well, I want you to know that I'm quite fond of you, Lily, and I never want anything bad to happen to you or your son. And as long as I stand in this town, nothing will happen to you. And with that, Lily will kind of weakly smile, like her eyes kind of glistening at this point, and she'll say, "Well, thank you so much. We're just trying to make a living here. It's been hard since I lost my husband and everything, but we're just doing honest work, gardening. Of course, Lily, don't you worry about a thing. Now, unfortunately, we must go, but don't you worry. You are protected, and you will be protected for the foreseeable future. But we must do some sort of crazy test at the wall, which could dictate the future of our town." Swippin, did you want something, or were you?
Oh, no, sorry, that was me trying to drag my character.
Oh, no worries. I was just making sure.
Join me. Just there we go. Whatever.
All right. And so at this point, with the party, it was back to the town walls.
Yes, the three of us.
We can make it if we try.
Bit. Go. All right, and now for some ambiance. Oh yeah, transition to night.
Talking like Barry White ambiance, or
it is, the sun has gone down. Oh, that is a light. That is not a light that I want to here. I wanted to select a character. Closer. And from here, the envoy will sort of look around and say, "All right, well, I think it's about time. Like I said, this is a test that cannot be failed for the future of your town." Slide is there. We go. I was looking further south than the others. This is to see how quickly your guards respond to, well, an attack.
Oh.
Well, you are welcome, Mr. Protector, to do everything in your power to stop this attack, as well as your friends behind you. But we will be putting pressure on the town. And my associate here, Inquisitor Gelanus, will be around to make sure that nothing bad happens to the inhabitants, of course. But should the attackers get to her, I'm afraid that would be a failure. So, Inquisitor, if you'd please, and by this time, some of you may have noticed by now, but the Inquisitor is holding an ornate box with 2 locks on it. The Inquisitor takes out a key, puts it in, and the Envoy takes out a key herself, puts it in. They unlock it, they open it up, and inside is a gnarly black-looking horn. And it's a horn, and it's almost like devilish in nature.
Oh
and
boy.
Gelanus will pick it up, and she will say, "I wish you all the best of luck." And she will...
Do I get an idea of what that might entail?
Well, we're gonna need some combat music.
Oh,
as all of you can see on the edges of the town, you see almost ethereal looking, semi-corporeal zombies appear.
Oh, perfect.
As this happens, Lysander will say, "I'll handle the right side. You all take the left."
Yep.
And we will begin initiative in just one moment while I get the music.
I can't see anybody.
Well, nobody's there yet, so.
Oh, okay, I was like,
yeah, you don't see anybody because they're not there yet.
I was like, I don't know how Foundry works because I know it's got that advanced darkness.
Yep. Let's do some of this. All right. The name of the game is Prevent the Zombies from crossing both the walls. If you zoom out, you can see the torchlight of the 2 layers of walls.
Mm-hmm.
You have, for 5 turns, have to prevent the zombies from crossing both walls. The music is very loud, so I'm going to turn it down a bit.
So, just to be clear, crossing would be entering this space or further north?
Correct. If they get past the second wall, so back
here.
Yeah, exactly, like back there.
Okay.
So Gelanus will make her way up there. Basically, 5 turns is when the city guard will, because hearing the horn, they will themselves mobilize to the front. So you have to prevent the zombies from getting there for 5 turns. And if you do a good enough job, you will get an added reward.
Nice.
Neat.
So let me move some people out of the way. Lysander will handle the right. Sebastian's like, "I'm not really a fighter, so I'll just stay over here."
Of course you aren't.
Let's see, and I will let you guys move anywhere you want to set up. but you cannot go further south than this stump, and you cannot go further west than this torch.
Alrighty. Taking the left. Okay. So I will.
Some of you have dark vision,
these
which will
are,
be
like,
very helpful
raised
here.
Platforms.
I got 30 feet of that. Wait, how much do I have? actually?
These walls are climbable, but they're pretty hefty walls. They're like 5 feet.
Oh, I
I
got
mean,
60
is there
feet.
like an archer like post here?
Yes, the guards are. They're helping on their end of things, if that makes sense.
Like if I move up here, will I get like a good vantage point?
You would be high up, but well, I will show you where the first wave appears to be coming from. Zombie here, zombie here, zombie here. So quite far.
Yeah, again.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. Are you guys set up where you want to be?
Let me move. Over here.
Izzy, are you set up where you want to be? You might be muted. I don't
She's-
know.
no, she
Oh,
left.
Izzy
Yeah,
left.
the
No. She-
Yeah,
Wait, did she say bye? I didn't even hear her say bye.
She typed
put
it.
it in
and
the-
She
as you were
typed
talking,
it.
Yeah.
You each take a. Do each double up.
Well, let's see. I'm going to pull a bit of an audible here. Because we're missing literally half of our party at this point, it might be best for us to either end early, or I can do this encounter, because this is a more minor encounter.
Mhm.
I could half the encounter and just have you three do it.
I'm cool pulling an audible if you want to.
Does anyone else have like any specific time limit? Because if someone else is like, "Oh, I gotta go in 30 minutes,"
I mean, I'm
then-
good to go.
I'm good.
All right. Well, then we will pull an audible. We will say that these
they're helping on the other side.
they're helping on the other side. So, Aranis, you might want to move more over here.
Alright.
All right. So I will adjust things on my end. So we're gonna get rid of half the zombies. So let's get rid of you, and I'll get rid of.
Also, I've not
You
heard the
got it.
term "pulling an audible." Someone explain.
An audible? That's like a football term. An audible is where, so in football, if you call an audible, it's because you see the defenses line up and you're like, oh, that looks like it's gonna fuck us over. We need to call an audible, which is to switch up the play to something different.
Sure.
So it's a last minute. So you had a plan, your plan's not gonna work, so you're calling an audible, which is a change of plans.
Makes sense.
Alrighty. So, alright. I will begin the combat for you three. Begin combat, or is this begin? There we go. Alright, if you go to the encounter hub, you can roll your initiative.
Where is that on here?
It's the cross swords on the thingy.
Yeah, no, I see that. Where is
On
it
the top
map?
right. On the top right, if you go to the combat encounters, and you click on the cross swords.
Oh.
There we go. All right, you guys all move before the zombies as they have shit decks. So let us begin. Marlowe, it is round one. Starts with you.
Well, I can definitely see that guy beside me. So, I'm going to use my
And
now
actually, here,
40 feet of movement.
I'm setting this up a bit more. They're gonna start there.
Yes.
I'm going to use my 40 feet. I mean, I only really need a little bit. 2, 3. And I will make an attack with my spear. Or I guess I'll I'll maybe as like preparation, I shook off the hair I was using for bristles and make it the spear again and make my attack. Spear. This again. This is, I remember how to play this game. Believe me.
If you go to the chat, then you click attack for the attack roll, and then you click damage to roll the damage if you hit.
Right, sorry. Attack is normal.
17 hits.
17.
Roll the
Okay,
damage.
Okay. There we go. That'll be 8 piercing damage.
8 piercing damage.
Yep.
The zombie
and-
who was focused on going on beelining it to the wall now turns its attention towards you.
Okay, and then I'll follow up with a kick. Unarmed strike. Nat 20.
Ooh, that's a crit.
Or that's damage, not attack damage for a crit. For 8 damage.
8 damage crit. Good damage. The zombie looks very weak, but it's still standing.
So I'll just say I kind of stab it and then I kind of pinwheel myself on my spear and do like a kick to the side of the head.
As you bring down your kick to the side of the head, you take off a chunk of its head, but the brain is still intact. You see it kind of pulsing a bit.
And I'm actually going to rotate myself to here.
You got it.
Just to be safe. And that'll be all.
Alrighty. Oh, Clove, you have initiative.
Alright, I think I'm gonna play it simple this time around. And I will pull out a little pebble from one of my side pouches and sort of focus some energy into it. It kind of glows faintly. And then I'll put it in my slingshot and let me move closer into sling range.
Now, Clove, I must ask you, I don't think your character has dark vision, do they?
Probably not.
I don't think they do because, well, actually,
I think centaurs do. Hold on.
okay, well, it has the race as a centaur in Foundry, and it's not giving them dark vision. For everybody else, if I click on you, it will show
Yeah, they don't
your
have
greater
dark vision.
So you don't
Yeah, I
have
mean-
dark vision. So unfortunately for you, these attack rolls will be at disadvantage.
Let me check one other thing then. No, this ain't not good. I will take this magical pebble and cast a different spell on it as I cast a light pebble, and I will shoot the light pebble kind of into the battlefield here.
All right, point to where you'd like it to go.
It's a 20-foot radius, so something like this, give or take.
Like there?
Let me move it a little bit.
Well, here, I can actually generate a light. So you just, if you hold down and click where you want it to be, I can put it there.
Let's put it where this other zombie's going. Maybe like this tree.
You want it on that tree? All right, you're aiming for that trunk.
Yeah,
I would say
kinda, like right around here.
I'm pretty sure that's a bush, so you can definitely swing it over that and hit it. So let me generate a light. You said it's 20-foot radius light?
20-foot radius, yeah. 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20, so it's quite big.
All right.
That's 60 feet in.
Then I can do that.
diameter. Whatever.
Configuration. All right, you said bright light for 20, and then dim for 40?
Another 20, yeah. So I guess 40 in total.
All right, and we'll give this a little. We'll say starlight. Ooh. It didn't do anything. Why don't you be cool, light? Be cool.
Ooh.
So in flavor, it's less of a magical effect and almost like a thermite reaction. That's kind of like
Nice.
All right,
not
you
burning.
Nice.
definitely have vision of that part of the battlefield.
Okay, then that will be it for me.
You gonna move anywhere?
I don't think so. No.
All right, you got it. Next up, Aranis.
Yes. I draw my short swords, and as I do, I press into them, one of them first, and you all just see blue flame kind of light up on the blade as it starts to burn, and I will use my right of the flame, so I take a 1d4 points of damage. I take 2 points of damage.
All right.
And I have both my short swords out. I will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Get up to this zombie that
The
Marlo
bush is
also
completely
fighting.
ruined at this point, with everybody trampling
yeah.
through it.
maybe a tad singed as well, but I go in with my first short sword strike, because I can only do one right now. A 13.
A 13 just misses.
Ooh, these are tough zombies, I guess. Alright. Let me see. That was action. Bonus action. I can't do anything else. That's it.
You got it. Zombie time. Well, this zombie is going to make an attack against Marlo.
Cool.
Uh, 20. A 9. It swipes at you, Marlo, and you easily dodge, backing away. And as you back up, part of the bush kind of goes up and thwacks the zombie in the face, dealing no damage, but disorienting it enough. The zombie, knowing its goal, will move this way and up.
Attack of opportunity.
Go for it.
That's better.
That will definitely hit. Roll me
Alright.
the damage.
And then it takes a d4 as well.
That is more than enough. This zombie is no more. I'm
Just a
pretty sure this is the zombie I used for initiative, so I'm going to keep him around. He's
throw
just
him
going
in
to...
the graveyard.
Yeah, he's just going to be in the graveyard. But that is one zombie down. The other zombie is going to beeline it for the wall.
What a sucker.
And dash.
Ooh.
It, unfortunately, needs an action to climb the wall. Therefore, it will end its turn there. Which brings us to the top of the round. And as the top of the round begins, more zombies appear.
Ah.
Oh, this is that one. Okay. Oop.
Guys, I think we alerted the horde.
All right, and they move in there.
Who shot the car?
All right, top of the round is Marlo.
Yeah. Going to spend a bonus action to burn a key point to dash.
Yeah.
So step of the wind.
Yeah.
Where's my features? Key points down by 1. Okay. So, is there a way for me to anchor or show my movement, or do I just? That's fine.
The best way is to move with arrow keys if you can.
Okay. I'll just... All right,
But
so
I will say, actually, if you want to move back, diagonal is I'm going to be consistent throughout. If you want to move diagonal, that is going to be considered 5 feet movement, regardless.
Okay.
So I don't think it's
So if
quite as typical as maybe you're used to, but yeah. So 50 feet, you can definitely get there.
Okay. There we go. Go to here then.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use my bonus action for that, so I will just take a single attack with this thing.
Beautiful.
And I will say, you can, because this is now we're into real combat, you are, I forgot to remind you guys this last round, but it's okay because these zombies are simple enough. You may use either an insight or arcana check to figure out these zombies and what all they can do.
Ooh, yay.
Oh, okay. And that's no action required?
It is a free action.
Okay, got it. All right.
So you either roll insight or arcana. Either one, totally fine.
All right, first I will attack, though.
Nice.
20,
will
dirty
hit.
20.
Roll me the damage.
For just 6 piercing damage.
6 damage.
That's good. That's good.
Okay, and then I will, let's see here, what am I better at? I'm better at insight. So
The
let's do
zombie
that.
will, as you hit him with your spear.
16.
That is sufficient. I can now reveal to you the zombie's main move, which is Hazardous Swipe, which does this.
Ooh.
The zombie makes a melee attack against target creature. Upon hit, target creature must make a Constitution saving throw. The DC should be 14, but it's not listed there. DC 14 against the poison condition. If poisoned, target creature may attempt a con saving throw at the end of their turn, the following turns to end the poison condition. Once you make the save for the first time, you cannot be poisoned again from any zombie.
Nice.
All right, that'll be all for me.
Wonderful.
You got it. Clove.
All right.
Shoot him.
Is the one to the south in just enough light where I can
It's
see
sure
him?
you're good. You can definitely see him.
Cool.
The light dances
I
off
would like-
his gnarled, fucked up face.
All right, I'll take another little pebble out of my pebble pouch. I'll enchant it with a little bit of magical energy, and I'll put it in my sling and I'll shoot it, casting both magic stone and doing a sling attack.
Got it.
And I have infused my slingshot, so it's a +1 item basically.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
Artificer bullshit. Nerf now.
No. So I'm unsure if it automatically.
If it doesn't automatically do it, then we can just add the 1. It's totally fine.
Yeah, +1 to attack and damage.
Yep. No worries.
But I will do that spell by clicking the magic stone spell and then clicking this button and then clicking attack. Oh, I can't click attack.
Man, these Left 4 Dead mods are insane.
Alright, I can't click anything on the right chat bar.
Oh, really? Do you want me to click it for you?
Sure.
20, that'll hit.
21.
21, you're right, 21.
You can also click damage for me.
Alright. So that should be 8 damage.
Probably, yeah. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, there might be a way to mod that in for you later.
Oh, I can easily mod that. Like that's
A macro or something.
yeah. No, I mean
Infusions are weird.
I've learned how to do macros for all sorts of shit for this because I need to.
Hour.
Because all my everything I use is unique.
Yeah, just wait till level 3.
Alright, so you watch as it
Christmas
almost
tree.
has like a tracer effect with the magic as it goes through the dark night.
You see that magic pebble barreling through it, and it's almost like a small comet through the darkness until it hits the zombie, and you hear a thunk. And you go, "Ugh." But you, Clove, have this zombie's attention.
And the insight was performed on the zombie, yeah.
Correct. You can ask me specific if you want to roll more insight checks. You can ask for specific things, and I can reveal more information.
Cool. I was just wondering if the Arcana check did anything like different, or if it's the same.
Same thing. And so they can be used interchangeably.
If they have any particular weakness aside from holiness, I guess.
Okay, go ahead and make the roll.
All right. Where did I put Foundry? There it is. I will hit the button called Arcana. Boop.
25.
25.
They're only weak to holy damage, but I can reveal to you with that roll that they have a total of 20 hit points.
Okay. Lovely.
Let's see. Yeah. All right. Anything else for your turn?
I'll stay right here.
All righty. Aranis.
Hi. Since it is undead, may I use an Arcana check at advantage via my Hunter's Bane to try and suss out some its abilities?
You can. You have learned its only ability. It doesn't have any more. It is
Okay, I was just more curious about defenses, like how their AC looks and stuff like that. Like an idea of how high it needs to be, high or low, if that's possible.
Sure. Go ahead and roll.
22.
I realized my sling had range, so I just moved in range retroactively.
Oh, you're fine. Okay. I can reveal. Okay, armor class 14.
Mhm.
These things suck at anything that's not strength, and even then, kind of shit. So
Perfect.
dexterity, intelligence, especially wisdom, charisma, all below 10.
Right. And question, I don't know, how do you treat switching out weapons? Is that an action of any kind?
Item interaction.
Okay. Seeing the scenario, I'm just gonna, for now, hold on to bonus action. I'm gonna take my other short sword and light that one up. So
Got it.
both swords are on fire. And I'm just gonna charge towards this fella right over here. Whoop! And I'm gonna go in for a strike. Nice!
That'll definitely hit. Roll the damage.
Oh, let me also roll my d4 for when I took damage from the second time activating the right. I took a 1 from that, so... 4 points of piercing, and another 3 points of fire as I just slice into it, like, into its chest. And just kind of get ready for any attacks that will swing my way, or if it moves.
You do a deep cut into its chest, cutting through a couple ribs. A normal creature would be, out of commission, wounded, or on the ground otherwise, but this is a zombie. They don't fucking care. So it's still up and going.
Nice. And that's me.
Alrighty. Means it's zombie's turn. Well, we'll start with this one right here. That is next to you, Aranis. It will attack you with hazardous swipe.
Alright.
That was a whirlwind of emotions there. I was like so close, but that will definitely miss. Moving over to this zombie. It is going to 10, 15, 20, 25. It has moved up to Clove and is going to attack Clove with hazardous swipe.
Leave the boy alone!
Ooh,
my boy!
My
dead.
boy!
I died.
Oh
You
my
take
God, are you kidding me?
15 damage.
Alright. Ow.
How are you looking?
Up.
Standing, but other
Also,
than
I love
that,
the blood spat. I love the blood spatters, by the way. That,
Oh, yeah.
when
Oh,
people
yeah,
get
they're
hit, that's
fun.
amazing.
Clove, I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw from you from the poison condition. That is a failure. Clove, you are poisoned until you can make a successful save.
And I do that at the end of my turn or its turn?
At the end of your turn. Do you need a reminder on the poison condition?
Fine.
Alrighty, if you're good.
Okay.
For chat, poison creatures disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. I cast Car. And then this
That'd
last
be a dangerous
zombie
spell.
is going to attack Marlowe.
Certainly try.
It will try. $16 to hit. The zombie
No
swipes at you no luck. It's just gonna chill right there, right next to you.
Nice.
All right, which brings us to the top of the round. At the top of the round, more zombies appear.
Yes!
Just one.
Oh, this is great.
Okay, this is round 3.
Look,
Alright,
I
this is
didn't get to
round
do
3.
first combat, so this is making up for it and then some.
All right,
Um,
Marlo, it is you.
I'm gonna open with
Jesus.
insight. I'm gonna see if I can glean any resistances or immunities, preferably resistances.
Uh,
Damage.
you guys have rolled enough. I can reveal there is no resistance immunities. You are good. So even
Great.
things like
In that
the stunning strike will work.
Beautiful.
Awesome. In that case, I'm going. You see Marlo pull out a small eyeball out of his cloak.
Is it
in, like,
is
the
it
folds
pickled?
of his. No. Well, no. It's a meat eye, and he presses one of his like long fingernail into the pupil of it.
I hate
And
it.
you see smoke billow out from the pupil, and it kind of wraps around the zombie's neck before solidifying as like briars, like thorn briars, as I cast
Ooh.
hex with my
Yes!
bonus action.
Yes!
It
and
is
then I'll
hexed.
and I'll give it, if it matters, a disadvantage on strength checks.
Sure.
'Cause I assume it might need to do that to climb the wall. I don't know. Okay, so then I'll attack with my spear.
You got it.
You're making me proud as a fellow Hexblood monk.
That just
14.
hits.
Okay. I think I have to get like my hex out as well somehow. I cast it. Okay, so it does that. Okay, cool. All right, so damage from the spear is 10 piercing damage, and an additional
Beautiful.
2 necrotic damage.
Oh.
2 necrotic damage. The zombie is still standing, but just barely, with 2 HP left.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, and then I'll leave end my turn there. That'll be all.
Got it. Clove. Hi, buddy. How you feeling, Clove?
I'm dying. I'm fine. I say, bleeding and coughing up like diseased goo. Where did my foundry page go? There it is. What? How about I can... No. What does a dying... I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on myself just until I get unpoisoned.
You got it.
That's fair.
So that'll be my action, or excuse me, my bonus action. I'll use my action to disengage, and did you say it was an action to climb this wall? Or, like,
Is
to get to the other
Sanctuary an action to cast?
side? Sanctuary is a bonus
It's
action.
bonus action. Well, then. Yes, the wall to climb it is an action.
Ooh, do I get? I will just. I will step this way.
Are you using your action to disengage?
I will, yes.
Okay. You just had,
And I-
had to be sure.
I will use my 40 feet of movement as a horse to hopefully get out of range of this guy.
You got it. Brings us now to Taranis.
Hi. I'm gonna swing at this motherfucker.
Go for it.
Hey.
Oh,
All
and
right.
Clove, make me a Constitution saving throw against poison.
I am currently rolling.
16, that is success. You are no longer poisoned.
I'm alive.
Well,
Oh, I
you
can
might-
add the bonus. Oh, I can add the bonus damage for the right. Oh, perfect. Nice. 9 points of damage total. A mix of piercing and fire as I swing in with my first blade.
As you swing in, Clove, you can see from a distance just the flash of of blue light as the fire streaks through the sky, going out briefly as it hits the zombie and then relighting again. The zombie reels back but is still standing.
And then with my other weapon, bonus action, 2-weapon fighting. Beyblade time, as I do a bit of a spin going into it.
He's Beyblading.
I'm Beyblading.
That'll hit.
What a rip.
12 points of damage.
Blah.
Alright, and I would like to use my movement to kind of intercept this fella right here. Just get right up in his business.
You are right up in that zombie's business.
No one walks away from the Azure Demon alive. And that's all.
Zombie turn. Well, speaking of zombies who are going to walk away from you, this one has not been aggroed by you, so he's going to do 5, 10, 15. Attack of opportunity if you'd like it.
Yes, please.
That will hit. Roll damage.
10.
10 damage. Oof, that is a lot.
I just stab it in the back.
All right, and now that you've injured it, it will turn around and attack you.
Look, that's good.
Yeah.
We love that. We love to see it.
Hazardous swipe.
That hits.
Roll the damage. 7 damage to you, and I will need a Constitution
Con
saving
save.
throw.
How do you... Come on, do your thing. How does it roll again for those?
If you double-click your character and go to abilities, you hover over the word Constitution,
there.
then you get the option.
No, I'm poisoned.
You are poisoned.
Sage.
Let me double check something real fast. Yeah. Just wanted to double check. All right, I'm good.
Where's poison?
You fucker.
I don't want to look all day for this, so I'm just gonna give. You're not actually frightened. That's gonna be poison.
It's fair. Yeah.
All right. This zombie up here, because he was not attacked this turn, is going to make his way to the wall. 3. That's 15 feet. It will use its action to climb the wall. And it will end over there.
All right.
This zombie is going to attempt to attack Marlowe. Hazardous swap.
Nope.
He's having a bad day. You know,
Yeah.
home life's been rough. You know, he comes to work, and you know he just gets shit on.
I mean, he is summoned through a horn, so that's pretty rough. It's like, sorry, but
Every
hon,
day.
I gotta go.
Every day, you know, every day. Yeah.
Climb a wall this, disembowel someone that. It's just,
Yep,
I'm
that's right. All right, which brings us to the top of round 4, and we have
put this poor guy out of his misery.
more
At
zombies.
least
Is somebody say more zombies?
Yes,
Well, zombies.
Marlowe, it is action to you.
Heck yeah. I will try to take this thing out finally. Spear. Oh, I was supposed to be in there. I guess not. There we go. Attack.
Ooh,
Whoa, close. 23.
That'll hit.
And,
beautiful.
I mean, you said he had two hit
Yeah,
points. That's a
he's dead.
minimum
He's just
damage.
dead.
I'll take him out.
Blah.
Eh.
Bleh. Zombie
Um,
falls to the ground. Oh, worth
goodness.
noting, as these are sort of corporeal, ethereal zombies, as you defeat them and they fall to the ground, they sort of disintegrate.
Love it.
Your fingers,
Also,
damn it.
how
Okay.
high is that wall?
The
Is it
wall's
pretty-
like it's like 5-6 feet.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Still an action for me to climb though. Then. Okay.
You as a monk, I will let you roll me acrobatics. And if you roll
Appreciate it.
high enough, then no action needed.
Would I still have movement after that, or
As a monk, yeah.
Great. Okay. Then I will attempt to
I would say you'd have like half
scale
your
the
movement,
wall. Cool. So it's
pending
like 20
pending
feet
the
after.
successful acrobatics
Yeah.
check.
Pretty good.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and do that then, because that's very fair and gracious of you. So
I am very fair and gracious. We'll say DC 14 before you roll.
Okay. Can I use
I
my
like those
birthday 20
odds.
just because I don't want to bother?
If you want, sure. I mean, you can roll first and then decide. You can retroactively activate the 20.
Okay, I will. Again,
Hey,
very
see?
gracious,
There you
magnanimous
go.
of you.
That
Oh,
is
there
the
you go.
DC.
Alright.
There you go.
That's
Oh,
I'm proud of
I
you.
can't
You
climb the
you
wall
will have
because
to
I'm
drag
merely a
yourself
player.
over. So
There we go. Yeah, it wouldn't let me do it. And then I have precise. Oh, I have 20 feet. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I will use my bonus action to transfer hex onto this poor sucker right here.
got it.
beautiful.
That'll be all.
All right, Clove.
How you doing, buddy?
He's no longer poisoned, so
I am no longer poisoned, which is very good.
well, that's the poison one.
We do kind of got the one that's running over the wall. Seems like it kind of got them.
I think he's got it.
You
Yeah.
saw Marlo just like spider like a freaking cryptid over the wall.
That's fair.
Alright, I will
Yeah.
move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What is my range from there? Ooh, just out of reach. Drat. Then I'll just do a disadvantage little slingshot at this guy.
You got it.
Where can I click anything on the right side of my screen?
You might need to reload Foundry if that's happening.
All right, can you roll my stuff for now?
I can roll your stuff for now.
Disadvantage, but +1.
Oh, I just rolled normal, but that missed. So.
You
Oh wait, no,
rolled the
that
+1?
hits. So I have to roll again. Because it's a +1.
Let's
So you hit.
go, +1 coming.
Let's
in clutch.
go.
Hey.
It's like my Squirtle. Let's go.
Oh, hit that damage for me.
Ooh,
10
nice
damage.
Damage.
All right,
10 damage.
10
That's
damage.
saucy.
I
And
think
you
he's-
have the zombie's attention.
All right.
Gulp.
I'll try not
Gulp.
to die.
Well, lucky for you, you were like what, 35 feet out of range? 35 feet. So just out of range. He'll have to dash to get to you, and won't be able to strike.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! I think that. Anything else for your turn?
No, I don't really have any bonus actions.
All right. Aranus.
Hello. All right. Cracksnack, this fucker. I'm going to bet against the odds and, make an attack and see what happens at disadvantage.
Got it.
Disadvantage.
And Clove, for you, Sanctuary is down as you've made an aggressive action.
So the
I'd
first
rather
hit
cover
doesn't.
more.
Yeah, first hit
Boy.
doesn't go through. Let's try for the second. No.
Womp womp.
Tragic. No sword strike true.
Yeah, a little off my rhythm here.
All
But
right. At the end of your
I
turn,
will-
you can roll Constitution saving throw to try and get out of the poison.
that would be lovely. It's normal, right?
Yep, just a con save. That is sufficient. You are no longer poisoned.
A bit of steam comes off of Aranus's body as he kind of heats up to get rid of the poison.
Nice. Which brings us to the zombie's turn. Let's see. Well, this zombie, you missed it, so it is going to go back to its job, which is to fuck
Attack
shit
of
up.
opportunity.
Go for it.
No.
That is a miss, so the zombie will continue on its merry way. 5, 10, 15, 20.
All right, I'll come
30.
to you.
And it will continue on 5, No. 10, 15, 20.
They're running zombies. We're screwed.
They are using the
I know.
dash action.
I love it.
This zombie over here is going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it will dash to there. And let's see. This zombie over here wants to attack Clove, but Clove's out of range, just barely. So he will dash to get to you there, Clove.
Let's go!
Then finally, this zombie was not attacked, so he's going to make a dash for it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 1, 2, 3. 4,
Oh
5,
no.
6. We are in the danger zone.
Has that one taken like damage yet?
No.
It has. It's taken
Oh, it has.
eight
Okay.
points of damage.
Alright.
Okay.
Guys, start getting out your range.
All right. No other zombies appear this round at the top of the round.
I don't think I have anything that reaches that far.
Marlowe.
Fine.
I have a crossbow. It would just be a disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh, we gotta get him.
Fudge. Okay, I will just do some math right here. 20,
If you use a key point to dash, you should be able to catch up to him.
Oh, we are on round 5. That's good.
Yes, and if you guys are
Yeah.
able to defeat all the zombies that are currently out before the end of round 6, you will get a bonus prize.
Yay.
And this
Cool.
the start of round 5?
This is the
Yep, it's
top
round
of round
5.
5.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
So it
Gotta
might
get
be a
that
tall
bonus
order,
points.
but, you know.
Gotta get that bonus.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is use 40 feet of movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm within 20 feet of him.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where I use. Can I get a free nat 20 for a birthday?
You sure can.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna. You see Marlo take a series of like basically carved wooden darts, and huck one at the back of this thing's head.
All right, roll me that crit damage.
Okay, so go to inventory dart.
Just for shits and giggles, roll just a normal attack roll to see because you retroactively do get to decide anyway.
Sure.
So
Well, there it is.
I mean, you can save the
Okay.
20 if you want. The 20 lasts until you choose to use it.
This
You
is pass or fail. I'm taking this thing down.
Yeah, that's. You're like, no.
I want that. I want that extra loot. So
You
this
got
guy's
it.
getting
All
my-
right, you're using.
getting
So you're
our
using the
direct
20.
Yes, sir.
All right, roll the crit
Uh,
damage.
So critical hit. So for the dart is 6.
Tragic.
But I also have the crit damage from Hex. So
Ooh, there you
I have to
go.
roll really high on it. How much damage did you say it took before?
It has 6 HP left.
Okay, let's hope I roll average then.
Let's go.
Let's
Where
go.
Let's go.
Cast it forever ago. And I'll just pull it up again. Bonus action. No. Sorry.
You're good.
Okay. Okay, I have to. Damage on a crit. Oh,
That
8
is
damage.
enough. That is a dead
Beautiful.
zombie. Woo!
Yes.
Okay.
That was a little dicey. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to start rewriting things.
We're
So you
not.
see
They're
him-
not getting a town.
As the
like,
as the
so the plot of the story is changing dramatically now.
So you see as like the thorns from the hex are kind of curled around this zombie's neck. You see the kind of the also like briar shaped dart hit him in the back, and that's when you see the thorns contract around its neck and just lop the head off.
The head lops off. The creature falls to the ground, disintegrating.
And,
All right.
I don't have any movement, so that's my turn.
You got it. Clove.
All right. Well, I kind of look over the wall with my height, and I see that that one's taken care of. So these are the only two that are left, correct?
No, there's
third
one
right
more by the guard over here. The guard in this case is busy with a different zombie. In quotes.
Let me get my
So he's not gonna help.
ruler out. What is it from this zombie to this? 50. All right. I will do a little rotating move to rotate around the zombie without opportunity attack.
You got it.
And then I will take the little barrel I have strapped to my saddlebags.
Mm-hmm.
I will give it a shake like a can of soda. I'll twist the valve, and a caustic brew will erupt from the barrel.
Nice.
The milk having gone bad is now a caustic brew.
No, it
God.
is a alchemist jug.
I know. I was just being
summon
funny.
All sorts of goodies. So they have to
That's
make
Baja
that.
Blast. Got it.
Ah,
Wow.
So they must make dex saves. Let me trigger the spell.
All right, a dex save. Oh, they're so good at this. Wow.
The DC is 14, so unfortunately that one passes.
He does pass. The most dexterous zombie you've seen
But it's
enters the
aligned, so it hits,
matrix.
both of them. So there's two.
Oh yeah, you can definitely rotate it to do that. So I will roll for this guy too. With a -1, he fails.
All right, those that succeed. Creature in this land. The one doesn't get coated in acid, the other does. So, could you hit that damage roll button for me?
Right.
Let's go.
3 damage. And on its turn, it takes 3 more.
Yeah.
Or it takes,
It uses
the
an
roll again?
action to get rid of the acid, essentially. So we'll just continue ticking, like until it wipes it off. So
It's not smart enough to do that.
forever tick damage. Let's go.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
Do I run? That's the
Do
question.
I?
No. I'll just hope I dodge. So that's it for me.
All right, you got it. Aranus.
all right. I'm a little bruised up, and I'm not gonna be able to reach any of them this turn. 5, 10, 15.
I think we won't
20,
get the extra
25,
bonus.
30. I'm going to tap myself. Well, actually, you know what? We're gonna risk it. I'm gonna shoot the one right near the gate.
Okay.
Instead, I was gonna heal myself, but I'm like, nah, let's get spicy.
Healing? Who would do that?
That's
that
good.
will hit. Roll the damage.
9.
9 damage. You have the zombie's attention.
Oh, I was aiming for the one right here.
That one.
Yep, sorry.
Oh, well, in that case, 9. Blah.
Oh,
Yep,
I
that's what I
will
figured.
heal this one. Plus 9.
Mm-hmm. Yep. There we go. That's one less. We just got 2 to focus on now.
Mhm.
That will be. Actually, how hardy is this? The one near Clove looking.
It's at half health.
All right, I will actually use a bonus action, and I reach out my hand, and it just kind of glows. The veins on the arm turn black, and I reach out this energy on the back of the creature. A brand forms on the back of their head, as I will use Blood Curse of the Marked, and I will amplify it.
Get marked.
So basically, when I hit the target, they'll deal they'll take an additional 1d4 damage, and my next hit on them before the end of my next turn will have advantage.
Mm.
But I do take 3 points of damage from amplifying it. And go, "Ugh."
I think we can kill this one. That's the
All
question.
right.
If we can kill the other one in time.
Anything else for your turn, Aranis?
That is me.
Zombie's turn. Let's see. Start with this one here. This one was not damaged, therefore will skirp. And it will use an action to jump across, would climb across. This zombie is going to use an action to jump across too.
How does
And-
that affect our vision of it?
It is now in darkness.
But like we can still. Oh, okay. No, it's a lot.
Those of you who have dark vision can just see the top of his head.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
However, where this zombie is located, there's not a complete wall, so it will next turn it will not need
An action, yeah.
an action to cross into the barrier. Oh, wow, it's almost like the last zombies there to like really fuck you over. I think that's all the zombies left alive.
That is.
Just those two. All right, Marlo.
Great. All right.
I think
Beat
you
his
gotta get
ass!
the-
Jump
the
over the
running one.
wall!
I'll move
Get the chair!
to. I know there was a way to like show how far I was moving, but I can't remember what it was. Anyway,
How many
that
key
doesn't
points
matter.
you got left?
Oh, just the one. Anyway,
Yeah. Okay. 'Cause I
I
was gonna say
can.
definitely try and use that for flurry of blows to get some beat
That's,
down
that's
in.
not what I wanted to draw at all. That's not what I wanted at all.
I got you.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. So, where is my? There it is. Okay. I will move up to there first. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Can I see that zombie over the?
You can
over the
see
wall?
the zombie. Yeah,
Cool. I'm gonna throw a dart at it. Another dart.
go for it.
Maybe take its attention away from
Mm-hmm.
fucking us over. So attack. Come on.
Oh no.
That's
That
not-
is a 1. Ooh, things are getting spicy now.
So second key point dash and
Oh.
attempt to get over this wall.
If you're doing Step of the Wind, your jump distance is also doubled, so you could just hop it.
If you're doing Step of the Wind, I'll let you hop it.
Okay, then I will hop indeed. To like there, or I guess you have to move me because I can't go over
I
walls.
got you.
Yeah, maybe if you just like
Oh,
plant your
I'm
face
unlike.
in front of it, it
I
will
love that.
attack instead of running.
And yeah. Because
It's-
either
I
way,
mean,
it'll move and you'll have a reaction.
I wouldn't have had the movement to reach it if I didn't dash. So.
Yeah, like can you go any further, or is that?
Oh yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
still
yeah.
have
You
movement, I
you
think,
you can
but-
get right up in his face. Yeah.
However, I don't have any ways to hurt him, so
That's
someone's
fair.
gonna have to piss him off. One second, let me just do a quick inventory. Dart was gone. Nope, I'm done.
Alrighty.
Edge.
Tense. Clove, what are you gonna do?
That one has taken no damage. Yes.
The one up there that you can't see, yeah, that one's taken no damage. It is in the dark, and you don't have the vision for it. The one just over the wall, though, you can see, and it has been wounded.
I will just do what I can, I guess. Then.
Do
I
it.
will.
You got
Some
it.
dark vision?
Sorta scoot
Centaurs
up to the
apparently don't.
wall.
These things
Yeah,
don't
it's
have dark
weird.
vision. The zombies.
The zombies, for this, they do. These do,
There's
yes.
spectral.
Trying to squeeze
Yeah.
advantage out of anything I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
All
fine.
right, I don't really have much left in the tank, so I'm just gonna do the little slingshot again.
All right. You slingshotting the left one or the right one?
I can't see the right one, so I guess not.
I'll say you could shoot it at disadvantage if you'd like. Whereas the other one, you'd have a straight shot.
Earlier Arcana check of like 25. I know these creatures are like summoned.
Correct.
Are they like? Would this magical creature have sort of the intelligence to like not take bait, like if provoked or it, trying to distract it or whatever?
Why don't you roll me
Like,
an
is it as
insight
smart
or
as a
Arcana check
zombie,
for that?
Or
That I think
smart
that
as a
will
zombie,
require a
or-
roll for me to answer that precisely.
I want to know if it's as smart as a zombie or if it just looks like a zombie. Let's do an Arcana. Ooh,
Okay,
26, even
so
better.
these zombies act pretty straightforward. If this turn, if on the current turn they have been injured or attacked, they will go for whoever injured or attacked them. If they have not been injured, they will attempt to do their objective, in quotes, which is to cross that barrier.
Gotcha. Then I will take the disadvantage shot in the dark to try to injure
It's
this
crossed.
fully healthy one.
Yep.
Go big.
I'll go for the one at the gate because I can easily reach it because I'm a tall boy.
All right.
This is your
I
best
will-
chance to have all the glory.
I still
want to
can't
bone-ish.
roll
I
these
believe.
things.
Oh, you still need
I
me to roll?
shot-
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Attack disadvantage.
Oh, that's
A 3 and a 2. Brutal. The pebble goes wide.
All right. Well, that's about it for me then.
Tragic.
Actually, I'm on the other side of the wall. Would I get an opportunity attack if this thing moves? Maybe with like cover or something.
If you use an item interaction to take out a melee weapon of some kind, then yeah.
My hooves are melee weapons.
All right, so you're just gonna stomp him.
It will be harder since it's over a wall, but maybe he has like full cover or half cover or whatever.
Yes, it will definitely be more difficult.
Yeah, I mean better something than nothing, I guess. Cool. That's it.
All
for me.
right.
Okay.
Ernest.
Okay, first question.
Mm-hmm.
You said the wall is like 5 feet tall. I'm 6 foot. How would melee work with just jabbing them over the wall with the swords?
You can do it. You can reach over.
Okay.
I would say they would have, in this case, I would give them. You're tall enough, you can see them. You're right there. I'd say, I'll be nice and give them just half cover.
All right. What if I stand up here? Nah. Okay. I will take this chance. You know.
Right. So their AC is
Uh.
this AC is now 16.
Oof. Okay. Yeah. All right. First swing. And this is the one I marked, so I have advantage on this hit.
All right, go for it.
From blood curse of the marked. No.
No dice.
Alright, let me double check on marked if it's until the end. Just to make sure I'm not missing something. Next attack roll. Okay, so yeah, just a regular one from the second one. No! Oh.
We're choking in the last
Tragic.
minute. We're choking.
I know I knew I should have standed on it. But yeah,
Anything else for your turn?
let me double check.
This is when like they center and then come back from that. They've already wiped their side, so then they come in and then they beat them for us, right?
That's all, yeah. No reward. We tried.
Alrighty. There's always hope.
Bum, bum, bum.
Alright, this zombie is gonna...
Trip.
Beat it!
Alright. A very important attack of opportunity right here.
It's not gonna kill him, but I can try.
I mean, it might turn around if it takes damage.
That's
It
the
will.
that's the
It'll
most
stop
important
him.
thing, is it turning around.
Every now and then I get.
Yeah!
I thought that was a
Let's
3.
go.
I was just like, oh no.
Let's go.
For versatile. 7 damage.
For 7 damage. All right. This zombie is not going to be defeated, but however, maybe we can get lucky with this last one as it moves away.
Attack of opportunity.
You both can attack of opportunity. DC is 16.
Let's go.
Yeah!
Yeah, we got him.
And it gets 2d4 because of my my fire and my blood curse of the marked.
Hooves.
Oh wait, did
Nani?
it not? Oh wait, hold on, it didn't do the. Oh wait, no, it did. Okay.
Please roll that.
Well, 10 is enough to just wipe him out. So together, for flavor, the hoof comes down on one side, the blades on another. You smack and clap his head, and spectral brain guts just go flying everywhere before disappearing completely.
Awesome.
Brain guts.
We did it. There's one more. But we're
This guy
almost
comes
there.
back to then attack you.
Back for round 2. Oof, ouch, owie, my bones.
He can hurt you. Haha. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Constitution saving throw. Normal.
Hey.
We're good.
You are good. And at this time, you hear the rally cry of the town guard coming to your aid. And as they arrive, they're able to decimate the rest of the zombies. You guys are successful in protecting the town. You have passed this test.
Let's go.
For just vision's sake, I'm going to make it daylight. But, you know, it's still night, but easier to see.
Woo!
All right.
I'm beginning to question their morals if they have a horn that summons spectral zombies.
All right, I will collect everybody
maybe for-
together. Marlo? Marlo,
I'm
come
coming.
back.
Don't you worry.
Marlo had a
What?
stroke.
I'm like limping
I
over.
can't go around the walls, so
All right, let me get you
sprinting
there.
up.
I'm very injured.
You're not alone
I
there.
got yelled boo boo. I'm okay though.
All right. The Inquisitor Gelanus puts the horn away, closes the box, locks the locks,
I am just-
and returns the key to
That's just for Hex, just
Oh.
to double check, because I still technically have it up. I just wanted to know if I
Okay.
still have it.
all right, clever boy.
Never know.
Envoy Romilde then takes the key, puts it in her pocket, and says, "Excellent job. I apologize that we couldn't be more forward about this trial, but we have to see in how you would act in real time. This is because preparing for a fight is much different than one being put upon you. And to your credit and the credit of you, Mr. Protector, and your little entourage of adventurers here, you were able to in fact protect this town, and so congratulations. You have passed a key trial to becoming a city." "Well, that was only extremely stressful. I hated every moment of it."
And slightly questionable on how you got that horn.
Does anyone want some milk?
Well, there's no lying that it is a dark artifact. However, this is a trial that will happen to any town that wants to become a city. It is just part of the process. There has to be checks put into place, and what better way than this? These zombies are spectral. They won't last. They last but a minute unless they are defeated. So even if things got out of hand, we have the tools needed to heal those who are injured. Inquisitor Gelanis will then cast healing spells on everyone who's been injured. Lysander will also do the same and help out. So all of you can put yourselves back at full HP. And they'll say, excellent. Well, that was the most pressing test in order. The other trials will be more straightforward and nothing as severe as this. And for the most part, you can... This is generally the make or break for most towns. They either pass this and succeed, or they don't, and, well, we go home early. But congratulations. And with this success, you don't get bonus loot, but you do get loot. So let's roll.
Let's roll.
Let's
they just
roll.
give us little. They give us consultation prizes.
5. Wow.
Wow.
What is 5? Boop, boop, boop. Okay, you guys get as part of your reward, you're given a gift. We'll say to flavor, you're given a gift box from from the Envoy. Like, here you go, good job. You open it up, and inside are a pair of boots that look like they have like little fish fins on the sides. These are boots of swimming. Your movement speed is unhindered while you are in water or underwater.
Ooh.
So I will add that.
I have 4 feet, so
They're magical items.
They're well, you also have hooves, so I don't know if you could wear boots anyway. I mean, that's up to you. I would love to see a centaur wearing 4 boots.
Yeah,
it's that meme. If a centaur had pants.
That would be a good item for either Aranis or Marlo, honestly. If we ever get into water fights.
I mean, eventually Marlo can walk on water, but yeah.
Yeah, later on you can walk on water, yeah. So maybe I don't know, we'll figure it out.
Out of curiosity, are there any big bodies of water in your town?
Nearby.
Just go swimming.
There's the fountain.
Unhindered.
Yeah, you can run around the fountain as much as you want. As for big bodies of water, not anywhere close. No, you guys are sort of in between mountain ranges. So you might find an errant lake here or there on your travels, but other than that, not really. So
maybe we cash it in.
You put it in your bag. You hold on to it for a rainy day.
Also, yeah, when the others get back, we can be like, "Hey guys,
yeah, I'll have to catch up with the Deemee and see what all happened, because yeah,
because there's a few of us that could benefit from the boots. Aranis, do they require attunement?
No,
they would definitely benefit Aranis.
Let me prepare fan art.
I feel like we're not expecting any big swimming things.
It's good to have.
The
you
next
never
test
know.
is
like selling it and like trading it for something else be more good.
Fan art.
I mean, we should still wait until everyone's here to decide on that, but it would definitely be a good benefit for me to use in the future.
Link.
That's fair.
The next test is who can swim in the fountain the fastest. Damn it.
Yep, the monk can do that too. But yeah, no. Yeah.
That's fair.
All right. Well, I have more news too. A lot of these first few sessions was a lot of, sort of preamble to get you familiar with your home and things like that. Next session, you're going to be beginning, spoilers. You're going to be beginning sort of the the quest that's gonna drive this story forward. So we're finally
Hooray, call to
going to
action.
begin that. We had to sort of do a lot of work to get there, but oh yeah, we will be beginning our quest in, hell, what, we're maybe 2-3
The
sessions
trippy
away from like a boss fight, maybe.
Ooh.
So that'll be
Yes.
fun. All right, I think I have all the fan art. Let me double check.
I'm gonna need new art in 3 weeks. God damn it.
Yeah. The new art is nearly there for me. I'm
I
excited.
can't wait. Your art is so cute.
I got another update, but it's not quite finished yet.
okay.
It's cooking.
Is
It's
normal.
cooking.
All right.
Yeah,
I have a scene that I like don't use that I've named normal shit. So I'm just like, I hope this does what I want it to do, and it does. We have I'm just here to get coffee. Like like a liar.
I lied, like
Wait,
a
didn't I
liar.
say that? I think I did.
I don't know who said, but that's funny. So we have
Oh, I
that
totally
very-
missed that.
I love the buck teeth. It's so
Yeah, the
good.
buck teeth are great. It's like the little
Canon.
details. Let's see. This was, I think, was this by Tuku?
Yeah, it was by Tuku.
Tuku! Finally, Tuku enters the fray of the fan art. So glad to get something from Tuku.
Let's go
I
to
love it.
I can't believe I missed this. Oh,
Yeah,
it was posted.
Tuku.
It was
today,
just
like,
posted
during the session.
today during the
Yeah.
session.
Okay.
So
no, I don't
One
think
you
so.
were
hour.
being a good player. That's why you missed it.
I was a good.
All right. Then we have some character art by Jas. Yes, these next few are from
Mhm.
Jas. We have Aranis and his
Oh,
best
yeah.
friend Chi.
Let's go.
A legend.
Friends.
Aranis and his definitely best friend Chi. Very cute. We even have the detail on his scarred arm.
It's as
Yeah.
canon as his dumpy. So
Oh yeah, the wings are in the way of the dumpy. It's hard to see, but you can see the cape
Yeah.
kind of.
I did
goes
tell my
around.
wife, and she looked at me and she was like, "Noted. I'll start working on it
Dumpy
for when
dog.
she draws him." Because yeah, I'm. already
Then we
planning
have
out
an
that art.
adorable Clove working on his alchemy. Needs a
Let's
haircut.
go. Never.
Emo hair over eyes.
He
No,
pulls
the
off bangs
soft
very
boy
well.
He
hair.
does pull off bangs very well.
Yeah. That way he can like do an anime dramatic moment where you like finally see. And you're like, oh, he means
I mean,
business
that's what
now.
it's. That's the point. That's the plan with Aranis. Only one has seen his
Just
eyes so far.
the deadest eyes ever.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they are.
Clove and Aranis staring contest.
Yes, and then yeah.
And
Aranis
we
is
have
tired.
Frank, who's like Fat Link. I'm getting Fat Link vibes.
Mindy Man Frank.
I got the hammer there, but I'm gonna nail
I'm
some.
gonna hammer. Well, I'm just gonna.
I'm gonna gaslight this town into paying me so much.
I talked to my wife about my plans and like for how like okay, this is kind of the direction I'm going. The players will react in whatever way. She's like, "What are you gonna do if Frank does that?" I'm just like, "I'll have to think
Yeah.
about that."
That's why I've
wild card
defined it-
Frank.
I've defined it as Frank sanity.
Frank Sandit. Then
My
we
mind is
have
an enigma.
Marlo cleaning the glass at the tavern.
In canon, that's the glass that I put the finger into later.
Oh my god, I fucking hate that.
Nice.
I hate that so much.
Well,
I'm
glad the
kidding. It's
glass
in
was
a
clean.
jar.
It's in a jar. Oh my god, you're gonna be like, oh, they need we need pickle juice for a cocktail, Marlo. Like, oh, all I got is finger pickle juice.
Hold on, I got this. Yeah.
Finger
And
pick.
that's how
So my new
COVID
mission to-
starts in this world.
Oh,
so I mentioned it at the
Swippin.
end by the end of stuff.
Speaking of hags and all that, with hexplos and all that, my friend, for my game, I'll have to show you something later. It's really cool.
All right, and then final piece of fan art, we have Oleandra. Very
Final
cute.
piece of fan art for now.
Are you
Very
adding
anime.
something, or
No.
are
Very
you
anime
just being?
opening.
What?
Are
I
anime
am
opening?
later.
Yeah,
am
once
It's like,
I
this
get-
is the part where the
Once I get all your guys' artwork, I'm gonna put together like my best intro that I can do.
Hell
and
yeah.
with music and stuff. I'm not gonna go for the anime opening because I don't want to like sing or get any.
It makes sense.
Or hire a singer. Although my wife could. Although it's a pain in the ass to edit vocals. I would much rather
get
do
that.
something orchestral and big because that's what I'm. But anyway, hopefully we should have a full party next week, barring anything else.
Yeah, I might be. I have to double check with my wife, but my father-in-law's birthday is on Friday. I have to double check if we're doing anything, so I'll let you know way ahead of time.
forever an incomplete party. We will try.
I know.
revolving door.
I don't like it, but it's
Oh no, it's totally fine. Life happens.
Mhm.
I'm aware.
Yeah, I'm losing my record of. I'm losing my attendance record for this game specifically.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Deemee today. I hope they are okay.
Yeah, I'm sure they're good.
Because they were online earlier. They might. I mean, the game begins midnight for them, so they might have just fallen asleep. So hopefully everything's fine with Deemee, and they'll be back next week. And I'll see you all next week when we begin the campaign. When we begin the sort of the main storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Or the events that will take you there. Well, these have all been events that until next week. Goodbye. I love you all. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
You're all beautiful people. Goodbye. Bye, chat.
Pick a
Bye.
finger.
Oh wait, should I? Is there anybody who?
Are you raiding someone?
I should. We can raid Kobu. Raid Kobu Beats. Let's all. What should the raid message be to Kobu?
Pickle fingers.
Pickle fingers. All right, everyone, spam pickle fingers at Kobu.
Pickle fingers. Let's go.
There you go, Swippin. I sent you the thingy.
All right, bye bye.
Thank
Pickle
you.
fingers. Bye bye.